Day. Welcome to the second week of February, and honestly, it started off very good. This has been something we've noticed on Monday. Friday, you had the bounce for no reason. It really got chalked up to liquidity and some of the volume and how everybody kind of got washed out or already placed their shorts, but we got no other updates in terms of software, no other freakouts. You got a couple of Fed comments, you got a couple of earnings in the morning. We actually have a couple more this week, but software stocks continued their rebound. A lot of the Mag 7 started going up, and now NASDAQ's up 1%, Russell 0.7, SPY 0.5, and the Dow barely red. You got a little bit of rotation out of the staples in those value plays. We made a good video talking about the ISM manufacturing. So yeah, if you guys didn't check, oh wait, is that the right video? That's not the right video. I'm on the Philo. But yeah, if you didn't check this out, I would go check it out. I think it's very critical and very important to everything going on. So make sure you guys see it. Other than that though, we are going to have our Philo here in a little bit. So get ready for all of it. Philo here in a little bit. So hi, get ready for the rest of the week. And yeah, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. So let me get this set up. I got that. Hold on. This is my long term. I got too many tabs open, bro. Wait, where did I just put the Philo? There's the Philo. Okay, my bad. But yeah, give me a second. We'll get this set up, and then we'll have a good time, my friends. We'll have a good... Did I put it for tomorrow? Oh, wait. Did I? Oh, it probably... My bad. I'm living in the future. But we're here now. We're here now. All right, man, get ready. Get ready. I'll put out this a lot, and we will begin. We will begin. Bop, 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 bop. Jesus. Praise God. Amen, amen. It's a cult, baby. Hey. Yeah. If we talking plays, yeah, I'm in there like swimwear. I've been there. I've done this shit for 10 years. You could have it all, but you've been scared. Big scare. Funny part, there wasn't even risk there. My thoughts been my own, yeah, I've been clear. No fear. Oh dear, who you trying to control here? My God is the weapon, I ain't boasting. Nah. It's done. Daddy said it's finished. Made me in his image, but that always made me timid. Wonder why we different, don't you ever get it twisted. It's the only way we get it. Set apart from the start, and the heart isn't ours. It's a hippie with the love, but it's David with the sword. I want peace, so that means you gon' kill me if it's war. Nietzsche, Trotsky, can't beach on the ark. Want it easy or hard, want a genie or a god. Then believe me, lil' bro, you a child, you a son of the highest in the bud. Don't deny it, we don't like it when they tell us who we are. I can tell you who I was, I can tell you who he is. I can make another song that's telling y'all about the crib. But for a second, keep it real, it's not the reason they will kill. It's the freedom in believing, they want death to bring the will. But I'd rather have it now, and I ain't never backing down. Lion gonna eat me or turn his ass around. Either way, I will remain up in his name and say it proud. Here, let's say it now. Jesus. I put Jesus on the beat so I can listen to it. I got reason to believe that we living in it. You could say it's one hell of a decision in it. Ay, if we talking plays, yeah, I'm in there like swimwear. I've been there, I've done this shit for 10 years. You could have it all, but you've been scared, big scare. Funny part, there wasn't even risk there. My thoughts been my own, yeah, I've been clear. No fear, oh dear, who you try to control here? My God is the weapon, I ain't boasting. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Even Philo is sponsored now.
Put your moderate to severe volatility in check with long-term once-monthly savings and high-quality ownership. Before I started using long-term monthly, I was an absolute degenerate who couldn't sleep because they said don't hold overnight. Oh, I could sleep. My husband said he was investing for our future, but he was just gambling at 8 in the morning. But now, thanks to long-term monthly, we're about to buy our second home. Before taking long-term monthly, I used to get really bothered by the politics on the television and YouTube. Now, I don't care who's president. I know I'm still going to make a profit and have a financial future. Long-term can lower your ability to blow up your account. Before treatment, watch Trading Fraternity and Stock Market Live videos. Serious faith, hope, and love might occur. For patients above 20, discipline and goals are a common side effect. Nausea, upset stomach, and diarrhea may occur if you are trading in your long-term account. Consult your broker and ask them why they are charging you above the Fed's funds rate to hold your money. Long-term monthly is not a one-time treatment and will have to be kept up for several years. Long-term monthly. Pay yourself first. Amen. Put your moderate...
Long-term monthly. Pay yourself first. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope you're having a good day. I hope you had a good weekend. But it's time for some Philo. Okay, it's time for some Philo. And bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Philo, I had a lot of Philo this weekend. I had a lot of things I was just thinking about. I had nice walks. I got a lot of steps in. I was thinking about life. I go to bed a certain way. I wake up a certain way. I stop feeling like death a little bit. You know, shout out modern medicine beyond long-term monthly. But, oh, man. I might have to just... I think the money part of the Philo is going to do one thing. But, man, can I just remind you of something? This is it. I kind of didn't even want to give you a Philo. I had so much Philo this weekend that I didn't want to give you a Philo. Huh? You know why? Because one part of the Philo is more important than everything. And I don't know. I hope this does encourage some of you. Because some of y'all may be closer to God. And it don't matter how much you scream. It don't matter how much you sing. It don't matter. You know, all these preachers and pastors, bro. You know, all of it's just like, that don't make you close to God. I don't know who needs to hear this, bro. But that's why I said, I hope this encourages you, man. Those of you who wake up every day with God on your mind, with goodness on your mind. I hope you know, bro, like the one who seeks him diligently, it has nothing to do with running around yelling. It has nothing to do. You think preaching is good? I like giving y'all stuff, but preaching ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's what's in your heart, bro. Chad, do you feel me? So I just needed to remind you. That's why even I was like, amen. Amen, bro. Because at the end of the day, bro, there's a big difference, and this ain't legalistic. Shout out to legal, but this ain't legalistic. You ain't doing, I want to follow this in order to be this and gain favor. No, bro. Like, diligently seek him. And that's why I've always told y'all, even this year, it was something I started with. Obedience. Obedience is better than any sort of proclamation. And I do hope you use your mouth, man. I hope you use your speech to really, actually live in what you believe. But above all else, man, just what you do with you and yourself and how you live day to day, bro, every single time. He didn't say, go read John. He says it. Obedience. He said, that's who loves me. You just obey. That's all it is. That's all it is. Okay? Yeah, and you're called to live a certain way, and I hope, it will reflect on others. But, like, for real, bro, just like when it's all said and done, it's kind of like the long term, man. You know that? Like, bro, you could go tell everybody about the long term. You could not shut up about the market, bro. You know what I'm saying? You could, the long term, they say, the money. It's like, bro, what about your long term? Have you obeyed? Like, that's what's going to matter more than anything else. You know that? And that's what you want to have an effect on people. You want to change people. Believe me, man, that's part of it. And let me remind you, too, man. I don't know, man. I hope I could kill this spirit. I hope I could kill a certain spirit today. And it's the spirit of thinking that you are in anybody's hands but God. Oh, Chad. You know that? You remember when they put Joseph in prison? And he had the people He told them the dream. And I had to tell my dream. He said, will you remind to get me out, bro? Like, no. You know that, right? That was very symbolic of something we all go through. And you live on this planet, you live on this world, but dog, you are not, and nothing in life you're not in the hands of man. You know that, right? That's what I'm saying. I hope I could kill this spirit for you to ever think. And I know it gets very distracting. And I know there's things you think everything is controlled. You think the people on the TV control it, the people on the island, you think the people in the universities. No, bro. It's God. And the sooner you realize that, bro, that's where it really hits. Like, for real, bro. And I feel like I'm even talking too much, bro. Like I was saying, I just wanted to remind you to start off this week, bro. You and God, that's it. Just you and God. That's all it is. It doesn't need words, bro. You need to speak the good things and claim the good things in your life. But like I'm telling you, it's there. But remember what he said. He said, I am. That's how they define God, the name of God. I am. You know that? I am. So think about it. That's why every time you say, I am this, I'm this, I'm broke, I'm never gonna do it. I'm never gonna be able to get around these people. Think about what you're blaspheming. You're saying I am. You're saying God can? What are you saying? God is I am. That means I am able to. That means I am in his hands, dog. So yeah, bro. I hope you feel me. So I don't want to rant too much on it. And that's why I said I think it'd be good to, like the other Philos the other day, man. I think some of the money Philos really did. I think they're necessary. Because like I'm telling you, man, I think we're going to have a great year again. You had a great year last year. Those of you who that really like locked in multiple ways, bro. If you really lived up to the challenge, you refused to get influenced, you refused to let anybody control your thoughts but you, man. Again, if you avoid stupid this year, you avoid the stupidity, you do what you need to do. That's how I don't know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. You're called by it, bro. You know what I'm saying? What is this? Trump officials pressure Republicans to include ban on Wall Street purchases of single-family homes in housing bill, sources say. They have resisted investor bans as inclusion as amendment. Amendment could derail bipartisan support for Senate and House housing packages. Check, remember Lennar and all those? But see, and then check BlackRock or Blackstone. But that's coming out now. But yeah, man. Like I'm telling you, this year is going to be great. And I think you could do a lot. Again, it's going to be great for those of you who could actually say it. It's going to be great for those of you who don't just, like I'm saying, like, bro, with all of it, like, don't just fucking nod along, excuse my language, but don't, like, seriously, don't just nod along and, oh, yeah, I'm long-term, but I never did it. No, like, dude, you got to really do it. If you really avoid stupid, not just, oh, I like hearing it, I like nodding along, but I'm still just dabbling in the mud, my brother. No, that's not going to cut it. But I'm telling you, those of you who actually do, you're going to have an awesome time. You're gonna see it, man. Watch these principles come to life. Watch what God is about to do with you. But again, it's not gonna happen with a lack of obedience. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You're better off, bro, being obedient to yourself, your goal, what you could accomplish, to God, what you have laid out in front of you. You're better being obedient to that than saying a word or playing any sort of social game or any game that leaves you anywhere but that. So I hope you feel me, man. I really hope you feel me. So that being said, that's the first part. And now what I want to tell you is a good one. I got two more money tips from the Bible for you. It really piggybacks off of what we talked about on Friday. So I'll just tell you right now. Can you do me a favor? Depending on what version you're reading, what does Proverbs 13:11 say? Go. Can you go pull that up for me right now? Just watch. You're gonna pull it up and it's just gonna slap you. But go read Proverbs 13:11, please, and post it in the chat when you have it. I'll wait. I'll give you guys a minute. I could probably play the long-term monthly ad, but Proverbs 13:11. Do you know what it says? It's a beautiful one. You already know it. I already shared it with you. It brings up one of the words, bro. There's many, like I said, many versions. Wealth gained hastily will dwindle, but whoever gathers little by little will increase it. Wealth gotten by vanity shall be diminished, but he that gathereth by labor shall increase. Wealth from get-rich-quick schemes quickly disappears. Wealth from hard work grows over time. Wealth acquired quickly through dishonest means will rapidly dwindle, when money earned through consistent, honest labor will increase. It hits, right? Dishonest money dwindles away. Whoever gathers money little by little makes it grow. Wealth obtained through dishonesty, hasty, or get rich will quickly diminish, while wealth gathered gradually with hard work and consistent effort will grow over time. Doesn't that sound nice? I would argue you all knew this, right? Isn't that crazy? So like I said, it depends on what version you read. This brings up the hastily. This brings up get-rich-quick schemes. It brings up hard work, and it brings up my favorite. It tells you the truth. Wealth gained little by little. Oh. Y'all don't feel me. I don't think you feel the book, bro. You know what that's telling you? I'm going to bring up, I think day after the Super Bowl, it's a good day to talk about this. Fast money. Do you know, let me tell you this realistically. I'll be real with you. I've seen it firsthand. You've seen it. This will mess people's lives up, or it starts a whole different journey for them. All how you handle this in your real life, for real. But do you know that fast money is not impossible? That's not what it's saying. The Bible doesn't say you can't make money fast. The Bible is not saying that these get-rich-quick schemes don't exist, let alone that people gamble, people go for things and try to stretch money and make, again, insurmountable sums in a very small amount of time. It's not that it says that doesn't exist. Like I told you guys on Friday, all these little tips on money and stewardship, it's not about do this, do that. Oh, you got to handle the economy. You got to handle this. The market will have this. It'll create this. They'll create new financial methods. No, none of that matters. What matters is how you handle yourself. This ain't talking about judgment. This ain't trying to judge the people. They didn't read this out at the gaming tables back in the day. No. Yo, spy, a little bit of a red. What do we got here? Oh, that one's kind of big. It's still not big enough yet, but you might have a true social or something. Hold on. That's either going to be a dud or we got a policy development. Please hold. I don't see anything yet. Is it Tesla? And the whole SPY, everything's going down right now. Everything took a stick. They already jacked up some of the premiums, but they're not like freak out mode just yet. Fed Waller speaks at global conference. I don't see anything just yet, but you have, again, that's either half policy or something. I don't see any policy. There's no Trump update just yet. Again, you do have Waller right now. The premiums already came down a little bit. Could be a dud. I didn't take anything. You'll hear it if I do. Yeah, I don't see anything. Dud. White House. We already had that one. We had that one earlier. They might just be reiterating the... oh, yeah, check oil. I forgot. No, oil... I think it might be a delayed reaction to that... what's it called? It could just be a delayed reaction to that one Washington or the Wall Street Journal one. Yeah, that's 5 minutes old. Dud. So yeah, that was the only policy one. Again, that's the one I read to you guys. What? That was at 8:15. So it's literally almost 10 minutes old. It's nothing. Check if you get a Waller comment. But anyways, Chattadonia. Like I was telling you, has nothing to do about the environment and everything to do about how you handle yourself. It's not saying the fast money isn't impossible. It's not saying that's going to not happen. It's what all of that stuff does to you. Have you ever thought about that? It's about how you react to it. Let me put it this way. And I think some of y'all are going to feel this, because I think this is the best way to look at it. Fast money, the gambling, trying to only chase the quick haste money, the get rich quick schemes, you name it. Go, whatever version you read, whatever one you want to read that applies. It doesn't protect the wealth muscle. It doesn't build up the wealth muscle. Do you understand? If all you do is spend your time and your energy, even if you hit it, that's what's going to happen. Bro, if you went right now and made $100,000 tomorrow, real quick, you got a muscle in you called the wealth muscle. And guess what? That muscle is going to get starved. You are never going to work it out. Do you get what I'm saying? What's it going to do to you? That's what the Bible's telling you. That's why it's not saying, oh, don't get... You think the Bible didn't want you to have money? Why does it talk 3,000 times about money and how to handle it? It's more concerned with how you handle yourself in the long run than whatever happens in the short run. And the reality is, most of the short run stuff, it ends up weakening people. You don't feel me? Because then you'll be like, oh my gosh, I just made this much overnight. I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to start doing that. You're going to do everything except little by little. You're going to do everything but secure it. Why would you? Go make as much money in a day as people would make in a year. What do you think you're going to do the next couple of weeks, bro? You're probably going to try to do it again. I think we've all been there. It's not that it's not possible. It's about how you're going to react to it. Are you building your wealth muscle? Are you building your habit of wealth? Unfortunately, us as humans, these get-rich-quick schemes, all this other stuff, it doesn't do that. That's the sad part about it. I think this is a very eloquent way to put it. Wealth without wisdom is just a countdown timer. You get it? You think you made a bunch of money quick? I think you just put on a clock. How many people will get so worried about the clock and not the compass? Again, we care about the direction. I don't care about the time. I hope you do too. Go look at, would you rather have a stock portfolio that moves all the time or that goes up in one direction? You tell me. I care about the compass, not the clock. How many people start playing bad games? You don't build up your wealth muscle? They're like, I feel behind. The clock is chasing me. Let me change direction. Wealth without wisdom is just a countdown timer, bro. So do you see what the Bible's telling you? Do you see what I'm trying to tell you, man? Because I agree with this wholeheartedly. I got nothing wrong with wealth. I don't mind wealth. I think wealth's a great thing. I pray that a lot of you achieve it. But I don't pray that you achieve it without wisdom. Oh, y'all don't feel me, bro. This is where people lose it. Because you don't get it. You get wealth without wisdom, you didn't get wealth. You got a countdown. It's only a matter of time, dog. Like I said, I got the data. We've done our studies on long-term monthly. You don't have wisdom, it's just a matter of time before you do God knows what. But matter of time before you wind up, it's not about wealth. It's wealth plus wisdom. You need real wisdom. You need to build up your wealth muscle little by little. That right there is the kicker. You have wealth without wisdom, it's going to be a tree of life for you. It will feed you, it will grow, it will have its own system. That's what little by little teaches you. Little by little teaches you to avoid the tide. Little by little teaches you not to go too crazy. It teaches you to avoid the stupidity. Little by little tells you about the seasons. Wealth without wisdom. That's a countdown. You get a little bit with wisdom, it's going to keep growing. You grow your wisdom, you're going to grow what you have. You keep playing that game circularly and that's the right direction, I don't think you're going to have a problem. Again, most people, it's the speed. Notice that's what this is about. Hastily get rich quick versus little by little. You don't want to build the muscle. It takes too long. But you realize this is an ancient lesson. This is a truth that was written thousands of years ago. Nothing to condemn the system, nothing to tell you about how the world and technology would move, but everything to tell you about humans behave. So, like I'm saying, man, for the rest of this year, I hope you think about it. For this rest of the year, I hope you make a commitment to it, man. I hope you choose. You really want wealth? Good, you'll get it. Get it with wisdom. You focus on wisdom. You focused on little by little. You focused on not doing it hastily, not falling for these obvious traps that humans have fell for this whole eternity of life, bro. You will build it. Every single person could build it. It don't matter where you came from or not. You can build it. That's a reality of life. That is the wisdom this book is saying. And like we said, man, you got to really think about the future for a reason. You know, we were talking the summer and winter. People got short-term memory. People think the summer is going to last forever, make dumb decisions. People think the winter is going to last forever. They make no decision, right? It's always going to be cold. I'll never get out of here. No. You store in the summer. Just like the ant. You want to know why? Is it because winter is going to be brutal? No, that's not a guarantee. You know that? Some winters aren't that bad. Some winters are really cold. Some summers are really amazing and beautiful weather. Some summers aren't really the best. You've lived enough on this earth. You've lived many moons and many suns and many rises and falls of the leaves. You've seen it. You know why you need to think about this? This is my favorite one. I think you've got to experience it recently. You know why? Because a week ago, 2 weeks ago, everybody was tweaking in the market. I think some of you tweaked out more or less. You know why? It all depended on how prepared you were. Preparation removes fear. I think some of you should write this down and stick it on the computer screen. How many times last year did I tell you about no fear? You've realized that's still one of the biggest things you need for critical and accurate thought. That's why if you don't handle your finances correctly, that's why you don't think about planning ahead the right way. Fear. You too worried about what other people say. You too worried about the world. Oh my God, you go too big in a way you can't handle it, bro. Come on. Fear. Fear is the number one killer to critical and accurate thought. What if I told you there was a way to get rid of it? There is. It's called preparation. Preparation removes fear. That's why you store up in the summer. That's why when it's good, you plan ahead. Not because it's going to guaranteed get bad, no. Because if it did, it's not going to affect you. Vice versa. That's why you plant in the winter. That's why you start looking ahead. Because guess what? If it doesn't get better, oh well. But if it does, you're not going to be spending your time, oh, what if I miss it? What if I miss it? No, you're prepared. Preparation removes fear. It's so that's why I'm saying you've seen this. Go let a whole index drop 15% in 3 days. Some people felt that really bad. Some people freaked out. Should I buy it? Should I buy a Bitcoin? Should I buy this? Should I buy that? Should I buy this? What should I do? And some of y'all, if you prepared, you're like, well, doing this 6 months ago, 3 months ago, being ready even for the possibility, whether it was a lot or a little, you were prepared. Now, I don't care about what you made or what you lost. I cared about how scared you were. Oh, y'all don't feel me. How many people were scared about, am I going to miss a bottom? Scared if the whole market, scared to do anything. Fear. The way you eliminate fear is preparation. And then when you do that, your thoughts are going to become more accurate. They're going to become more free. So, Chad, build the wealth muscle. Wealth without wisdom is just a clock. It's a countdown. You want to eliminate any fear, you need to prepare. And these are something I hope you could really take with you all year. Oh, I beg you, bro. I beg you. Like I was saying, man, I don't even want to give you a Philo. I don't even want to scream about anything no more. And I hope you feel the same, bro. It's not going to matter. Oh, I'm in a cult. I'm in this. I'm in that. I'm a traitor. It doesn't matter what the fuck you say, dude. Forgive me again. What matters is if you are actually going to prepare. What matters is if you're actually going to build it up little by little. You're going to live in it. You're going to actually get closer to everything you are saying or not. Do you understand? And I say this in all love and encouragement, for real. Because that's the only thing that happened last year. Is though you could talk about it and it's not real. Or you prepared and you lived in it, bro. You're going to have your harvest. And if nothing bad happens, dog, you're going to be prepared. Something bad, you're going to be prepared. And in both instances, you are going to be thinking clearly on what to do next. Whether the world changed drastically or not. It doesn't matter what happens. You are going to be ready. But that, I'm telling you, bro, that's a you versus you battle. The wealth, the quick money, it's a you versus you battle. Has nothing to do with me. Has nothing to do with what group or organization you're a part of or not a part of. Has everything to do with how you handle yourself. I can't make you avoid stupid. Nobody can. Only you can. Only you could desire it. I don't know what's going through your head when you see all this stuff, that you got to control it. So, Chad, I hope you feel me, man. It's going to be a great year. But that, my friend, that ball is in your court right now. You got to take these things and actually live it, and I have no doubt of what it will do. You want to play the game, you want to not prepare, chase the other things, I mean, that's going to be yours. And it might work for you. Like I'm saying, though, I pray no wealth without wisdom. Because it's not wealth. All it's going to be is money. All it will be is a gain that was there. You want the real wealth, it's going to go with your wisdom and you actually growing and learning in all of this. So let's go, baby. Take that to the bank. That is your philosophy, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys are subscribed. We're live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before open. Drop your thumbs up on the video. Here on mobile, press hot chat, X out the chat, hit the thumbs up button. Second link for the nightly watch list and mine channel, or the video you just got. Let's see.
cold, baby. If a humble man tell you to be humble, he a narcissist. Tell that to the arsonist, the pharmacist. I wonder about the Stalinist, the Darwinist, I must insist. The things that we up against don't play defense. So next time that you take offense, my boundary just another fence. Don't forget, remember this, already lost everything. Don't tell me about a fucking risk. I'm humble but I'm powerful, but I don't have to tell you this. Are moments that you can't forget. So if I'm fake, come and get me now. It's not a big head, I just know the size of the crown. You watched a lot of porn. Does it look like I'm fucking around? You didn't like me then, I didn't hope that you would like me now. You want peace, I want it too. You want war, I got a crew. But I won't lie, dog, I only need a few. So tell me what you really wanna do. Man, I swear I'm just like you. Cause the tongue brings life, but it brings death too. Please just move. Good advice is never taken by a fool. I took a look at life like a mechanic look at tubes. Cheap, fast, and quality, could only pick two. Mannequin, I'm rude, but in a panic, in a feud. Would you want it on your team, or do you want it against you? The humble made me hungry, I will eat any food. Humble made me better, fake humble made me confused. The truth is that there is a real humility typical of our time. But it so happens that it's practically a more poisonous humility than the wildest prostrations of the ascetic. The old humility was a spur that prevented a man from stopping, not a nail in his boots that prevented him from going on. For the old humility made a man doubtful about his efforts, which might make him work harder. But the new humility makes a man doubtful about his aims, which will make him stop working altogether. One turn. It's a call, baby. Hey. Yeah. Ask me if I'm holding stocks. Please don't be ridiculous. I was holding shit and buying dips. You were a little kid. All I want is ownership, but I still put a limit in. No matter if you young, you could always use a dividend. Know you want the money, I suggest you do not rush with it. Dias aren't plans, make sure you don't fall in love with it. You ain't never saved, by the second month you double it. Trading foreign currencies, I don't need a dumb on it. I don't need a translator, nod my head and run with it. I'ma always said, never marry but have fun with it. Mama said that's wrong, but deep down I always fuck with it. If you don't like my plan, do your thing, I wish you luck with it. Why they call me fan, but I don't see them at the holidays. Say that you're a man, but on the internet you talking gay. Go ahead, you could cancel me, but don't act like you ever paid. You look dumb as fuck if only one of us is playing charades. Stop asking what I mean, bitch, that wasn't a parable. Just because they copy me don't mean that we're comparable. You support the phony, that just means your judgment terrible. An iPhone in your hands, you're a narc, that's a wearable. Didn't buy the stock, it was down, right in front of you. Didn't say I lost, my account looked like a W. You don't got the long term, it's hard for me to fuck with you. If you can't pay yourself, then I wouldn't put my trust in you. Fuck it, dude. Hold my dick, I won't hold my tongue. Remember they were talking shit about Amazon when I was young. Oh wait, they did the same, it was meta right in front of them. Think they'd have a little bit of shame from always looking dumb. Nah, they on a diet and it's humble pie. It's 2025, you could kick it, you ain't gotta lie. Made $1 million buying value, I don't buy the hype. My girl is really classy, all you ratchet bitches not my type. Why? They don't buy it till it reached the high. You picked the right thing, but you also picked an awful time. You would be surprised how making money make you fall behind. Maybe I offended, but that doesn't mean I told a lie. Wow, you really like it when they lie to you, ignoring all the things you hear, denying what the eye produce. Helpful isn't friendly if they helping you to tie the noose, or teach them how to steal your money every time you live and lose. Damn, I won't lie, my mama taught me that. Whoever sold you all those courses, you should probably take it back. It's all a bunch of bullshit, you would learn more if they told you that. I know you know the truth, so you still got time to go to that.
Thank you for listening to Philo. Now please take a second to listen to this message from our sponsors, Long-Term Monthly.
Put your moderate to severe volatility in check with long-term once monthly savings and high-quality ownership. Before I started using long-term monthly, I was an absolute degenerate who couldn't sleep because they said don't hold overnight. Oh, I could sleep.
My husband said he was investing for our future, but he was just gambling at 8 in the morning. But now, thanks to long-term monthly, we're about to buy our second home. Before taking long-term monthly, I used to get really bothered by the politics on the television and YouTube. Now, I don't care who's president. I know I'm still going to make a profit and have a financial future.
Long-term can lower your ability to blow up your account. Before treatment, watch trading fraternity and stock market live videos. Serious faith, hope, and love might occur. For patients above 20, discipline and goals are a common side effect. Nausea, upset stomach, and diarrhea may occur if you are trading in your long-term account. Consult your broker and ask them why they are charging you above the Fed's funds rate to hold your money. Long-term monthly is not a one-time treatment and will have to be kept up for several years. Long-term monthly. Pay yourself first.
Thank you. Sorry. I have to play it now. All right, wait, one more. I got it. This dog's about to jump off the damn crib, dog. Hold on.
Long term. It's a cult, baby. Long term, short term, welcome to the war. Love with the game, I just want a little more. Haters ain't new, I just got a little bored. Stepping in the pace, I be speaking with the sword. Tell me what's the store, China on the store. Ready on the land, know you heard this shit before. It was 2018, making viddies in the car. Now everybody got a long term, looking for some more. Big bank, I'ma pull up in a Civic. Rollie is a numerals, the Casio and digits. If you never make a move, then you'll never have a critic. Why you think I got these grown men acting like some bitches? $100 move, 10-cent finish. Tell me not to mock it, but you don't know your limit. Both of us could lose, but one of us is winning. All of us alive, so tell me how you living. Blessed. Already know it though, don't care about your whip. I got a crib in my portfolio. You should be yourself, stop back at cornholio. Fluid in the well, but the pocket's so colloquial. Crypto in the wallet, but we bought it 10 years ago. Put it in the videos, put it in the lyrics, bro. Funny how it's cynical, fuck, still didn't hear it though. Forgive me for the language, I'm still working on the spiritual. Mr. Professional, talk about the revenue. Hard to ride the wave when you riding on my genitals. Talking about my plays, but they hit like an edible. I'm used to little humans telling me what's not attainable. That's some whole shit, trying to tightrope shit. Friend and the enemy, you think we don't know this? Funny how my foes never had the same focus. Forgive them for their sins, I ain't talking about the smoke. I'm back to the mission, lot of holding, lot of sitting. Act like you can't change your mind before you go and make decisions. You don't even need precision, cause you at it while you stack it, while you average your way in it. Who the villain? Money tree, you gonna kill it, cause you keep on fucking with it. Trying to learn the art of chilling. It don't matter your religion, what you have or what you didn't. Cause the future you gon' ask the current you, but why you didn't. Sick with it, boy, I'm talking big business. I don't need no 3 wishes, just a G-O-D vision. I be C-O-D with it, S&D I keep flipping. No, I'm all about a dollar, but I'm all about a mission. Who we kidding? God is always in it. Ain't no way to spin it. If it's yours, you gonna get it. You could build it in a year, but you could lose it in a second. You could use the tongue for life, or you could use it as a weapon.
Amen.
I already know it, don't care about your whip. I got a crib.
Dog, he said, I'm buying value. I don't buy the hype. Should have looked at the year. Cheap, fast, and quality. Can only pick 2. Okay? So if you ask about something and it's not quality and it's cheap and you look, man, I hope y'all get it. Uncle giving you game, bro. Uncle giving you game. The commercial, you guys like the long-term monthly commercial? I'm about to play it again. I've played this so many times. I like it. I think a lot of y'all
severe volatility.
That's my new favorite sponsor, bro.
Savings and high-quality ownership. Before I started using long-term monthly, I was an absolute degenerate who couldn't sleep because they said don't hold overnight. Oh, I could sleep.
My husband said he was investing for our future, but he was just gambling at 8 in the morning. But now, thanks to long-term monthly, we're about to buy our second home. Before taking long-term monthly, I used to get really bothered by the politics on the television and YouTube. Now, I don't care who's president. I know I'm still going to make a profit and have a financial future.
Long-term can lower your ability to blow up your account. Before treatment, watch trading fraternity and stock market live videos. Serious faith, hope, and love might occur. For patients above 20, discipline and goals are a common side effect. Nausea, upset stomach, and diarrhea may occur if you are trading in your long-term account. Consult your broker and ask them why they are charging you above the Fed's funds rate to hold your money. Long-term monthly is not a one-time treatment and will have to be kept up for several years. Long-term monthly. Pay yourself first.
I love it, dude. I think it It's because, bro, don't you see, though? I've been always telling you guys, like, the layout of those pharma ads and the way they do it, bro. Like, I want to get a long-term now. I'm like, wow. And then the guy, bro, all of it, bro. All of it. It's just so, I think it's affecting people. You know, you never saw how effective these ads really are. But yeah, man. I haven't ever had a sponsor, but I'm pretty honored now. A good friend just said that the long-term monthly was indeed a hard pill to swallow at first, but in the end, they loved it. Now I'm in too. I'd say, man, I like all of it. I like the ice skating part, because that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, all these pharma commercials, they hella insinuate that you go and just start taking their drugs and just doing shit you've never done before. I feel like that's what happened. I feel like a Chad would be like, I got long-term monthly now, and then you just are fucking ice skating and shit, bro. And then I'm like, man, I feel. Well, yeah, man, the politics too, bro. You know, you get really bothered by the But no, is it not facts, bro?
Put your
Before taking
It's not facts.
Before taking long-term monthly, I used to get really bothered by the politics on the television and YouTube. Now, I don't care who's president. I know I'm still going to make a profit and have a financial future.
long-term can lower your ability to
Oh,
plug.
I love it. Good time, bro. It's out, but it's part of the intro of the Mac. I hope this ad was enough to capture your attention, so that you all, if you really, it's in this video right here, long-term money. This is the only place you're gonna get it for now. So then that way you might be forced to learn about the macro environment, because this is a big video, you guys. I'm telling you, for 2026. Oh, I hope it's long-term monthly. You need to know the ISM. Can we get that on CNBC? I think we might, but then I feel like I'd get in trouble, because they think it's a real pharma ad, and then the FDA is gonna come after me. They're like, long-term monthly is not tested. Okay, and then fucking Hims is gonna come out and be like, you want some long-term monthly pills? What we did was we took the long-term monthly and then we shipped it to India and we compounded it, and we'll give it to you for $4.99 now. Oh, he did $4.99, $1.99. I'm like, oh shit. So I don't know, man. We get in trouble probably. But yeah, you never know. Just in, armed robbers attacked cash in transit van in southern Italy in broad daylight. What am I wearing? Like, are you flirting with me, or is this like, you mean in the video? Are you I'm surprised somebody are you talking about this fly ass outfit? Do you guys get the joke though? Like, this is what happens when you take the pharma money. No, like, I hope you That's it. Why you think I'm so dripped out, bro? You know, I got my sponsor. I'm living good, bro. I went to Cabo right after that. That's it, bro. I got a vacation. I got clothes. I got a V8 twin turbo. All of that shit, dog. I'm like, yeah, son. Thank you, Abiva Pharmaceutical Complex. The ISM video. It's right there, man. It's right there. Hit it. Yeah, bro. You don't feel me? I don't think those jackets were supposed to be. It's really comfy. It was the Yeezy jacket. It's the Yeezy trash bag jacket. I was gonna wear a fur coat, but I gotta wait for the fucking second sponsorship check to hit. We do. Well, I have like clinical trials, but they're not approved. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I could. Should we try to get an FDA study? That'd be crazy. Oscar all day. All healthcare. I mean, some of them actually chilled out today, but all last week, healthcare was the real killer. Well, depending on how you look at it. Fed Waller, I hope that skinny accounts at the Fed would preempt lawsuits. What does that even mean? Skinny accounts? What's it called? Waller, can't you see? Sometimes the Fed just hypnotize me. Cybersecurity stocks are going up. I mean, we're still holding up, bro. It's not bad. I don't see Waller. He's talking somewhere, but then these quotes are like, what? Microsoft did good all day. Mike and then Oracle. IGV is still up, climbing 3%. Those hit, bro. I'm surprised. That was really risky. So it could you might get fucked up on it again. So you could either make it free or you ride it out. It all just depends. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, they still climbed. What does he mean, skinny accounts? Laser DE up, direct energy weapon, the discombobulator. The economic engine. Oh, I think. Let me check. I remember seeing it, but I don't think I opened that one. I opened the T4 one. Yeah, I do have it. Have you not given it to Claudebot yet? You should have. That might be the next level, bro. Well, holy shit. Still a crazy game, bro. I can't believe you did that. All of it. I feel like you're starting to realize what you could do with the Claudebot. You're like, I will create an army. Yeah, Trump literally called it the discombobulator. My mom was asking me about it. She's like, you don't think that is dangerous? I'm like, yeah, Mom, but... She's like, you don't think that's very... I said, I'm scared these weapons exist just down the line. Because, like, bro, like, forgive me, you guys, but, like, I know some of you, this might be how you feel with Trump having access to a discombobulator. But, like, I'm more worried if fucking Kamala gets her hands on the discombobulator. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro. Let's see. Thoughts on PayPal? You haven't been here in a minute? So you ain't been here for a minute and then you're going to ask me the fucking shittiest question you could think of? No, I'm just kidding, man. But PayPal, I would cheap, fast, and quality. Even Uncle has been talking about value a lot last week. But yeah, man, no, PayPal I think is bargain bin. So if I were you, I'd focus on higher quality right now, and I try to stay locked into the trading fraternity if you can't spend as much time here, because that was the theme we were talking about week after week, month after month last year. Because those are the plays. It's Main Street versus Wall Street is what people are calling it, and now it's starting to get more like mainstream as everybody's doing that. You found it as a newbie. Thank you. You're laughing. That's good, bro. But don't listen. It's all fun and games until you don't get a long term. Okay, so please get a long term. This is a sponsored post brought to you by Long Term Monthly. But for real, bro, get a long term. Save 10%, buy high quality. All you got to do then, if you can't spend time live, like I just told the other dude, go to the trading fraternity. And once a month, it sucks because if I start posting more videos, this is why I stopped posting as many videos on the other channel. Because then if I post a lot of videos, you might miss the long-term one. That's why last year, I only posted long-term videos. So you could have figured out, and you could have, it would have been so hard to fall behind last year. You know what I'm saying? So, that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do, man. And it'll go a long, long way for you. So if you could stick with it, bro, save 10% little by little. You'll have a nice, beautiful account. I will give you stuff for a nice earliness, a nice earliness. That's all you gotta do, bro. You've been following me for 10. I know, man. I'm just fucking with you, bro. Relax. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I mean, I'm just teasing you a little bit. I want you to get the long term, but for real, go to the trading fraternity. If you can't spend as much time here, so what do you guys want to do though? Do you see my dilemma? How are you guys gonna make this work? Because if I start posting a bunch on the trading fraternity, what's gonna happen to the people that fall behind on the long term now? But again, I did it last year only long term and people still fell behind. So how do you guys want to remedy this? Do you think fuck them and just post the videos, or do you think I should try to keep it less confusing? You think leave them behind, like rapture that shit? Fucking Kirk Cameron? That's the first answer I saw. He said rapture. He said they got left behind. 7 years of famine, the tribulation. So yeah, you guys got to let me know. If they fall behind, they ain't locked in. Because I think I have a couple more. I'll try not to go too crazy this year. But I do have like timely ones. I think an earnings update. I do see a nice bubble that's forming. But I could just tell you guys. But yeah, we got to figure it out. Figure it out. Some crypto euphoria that came in with Trump is fading. You've been here since the trading frat in the white Ferrari? That's what I'm talking. I remember you. You were a Tim Sykes kid. I vividly remember that, actually. And I told you don't waste your time with it. You remember that? So did you get a house? Because that was did you not see the video? For everybody, bro. And this is what I'm saying. Like, my big thing is that if you really are not, you gotta, you could know me for 10 years, but if you do nothing with it, it's gonna be, unfortunately, not as effective. Do you guys not remember this one? You know how many it was disgusting. Look at this. This is why it's disgusting. What is so disgusting about this video? About this screenshot? Do you guys remember? Welcome to the chat. Why are you flicking me off, bro? That's crazy. You just flicking me off. What's up with this one? Why is this one look at this. Look at this video. What is so fucked up about this screenshot? And I probably have 20 videos. I think there's at least 20 of these videos on the trading fraternity. I could go through all the screenshots. Yeah, man, the white Ferrari, the options, I feel you, G. Top 5 places you could buy a house for under $100K. I made so many of these videos, bro. In 2018, it got 798 views. There's a lot. Oh, it's sad, bro. It's sad. But dude, when I was finding this screenshot, I was disgusted how many videos there was. So all of these houses are probably like 600, 500K now. Some of them, not like the two ratchet ones. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, there's a lot of stuff we covered on the channel, on both even live and then even on the video. But at the end of the day, it's the part about kind of staying locked in and falling behind. You don't need to buy anything. I don't really want you guys to pay for anything, but at the same time, it's you can't take advantage of all this stuff if you got to listen and you got to apply it for real. But it's the one thing I think I've done pretty objectively is get you a big jump on a lot of the biggest trends in the world, well ahead of them going crazy. And that has been able to help a lot of, again, that's why it's like when you hear me talk about the thousands of people and all that, because some people really did it, bro. Imagine like we were really showing people stuff. And like I'm saying, bro, Bitcoin, this one, the Bitcoin purchase, this was all done live August 27th, 2020. You got 1.3 Bitcoin for 15 grand. So it was 15 grand. That's how we got the $500,000 on that other account from $15,000. It's kind of insane. But it's like you got to do all these different things. We did get to play with other cryptos and parlay it. That's the gambling, sadly. But it's like, dude, there's a lot of these. Again, which was this the real estate? Oh, no, that's predicting the fucking... Look at January 2020. How Wuhan coronavirus could cause a stock market downturn. Wuhan. It was called Wuhan. I got reported. They reported me. We're calling it the Wuhan coronavirus, bro. You don't feel me. So yeah, that's, and then this one people pay. This one they were lying to you on YouTube. This was your last time to get rates at a low price. And again, I think they were all very timely. So that's what I'm saying, bro. I encourage you all to use them. But that's what I'm saying. Moving forward, I think we're about to enter another big technological shift, and I think there's going to be some crazy things. And if you've already been paying attention, even listening to the uncle songs, I've been dropping some dimes on you, man. And if you pay attention to them and you actually utilize them, I think you're going to have a good time. So, but yeah, that's my dilemma, is making sure it doesn't get drowned out, because I am live every day. And then at one point I was posting a video every day. So it's just like, I know it's a lot of content and then people fall behind, but at the very minimum for some pretty killer long-term purchases, it's going to take you about 15 minutes a month. So if you could give me that, I think I could get you ahead of a lot of people. But at the same time, it's not as effective when it's late. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, go buy a house in Atlanta right now. That's way different than this. Go get a house in 2021 with 0% interest rates, 3%. You get what I'm saying? It's just like, the truth is the truth. But if you get the truth later, it's just not going to hit the same. Like I'm telling you, buy value stocks. Don't buy the hype. That song came out in February last year. Again, another one towards the end of the last year too. It's like, you see what I'm saying? It's like it don't hit the same if it's given at the wrong time or if you receive it at the wrong time. That's why it sucks when YouTube don't notify people. But at the same time, it is like, I just, like I'm saying, check in once every 15 minutes a month. It's better. You can't get any of those results at the gym, but here it will work. How am I early? It's because I do it every single day, if you haven't noticed. So like from that moment back in the day, bro, it's just like I was already obsessed with the market, the world, money, what's going on. But like I do it every single day. That's why I like my weekends. I take a weekend off. I chill. I spend time with my mom, my girl, my family. I get to relax. I like to take care of myself. And God has blessed me in many ways. And I mean, I've benefited off of every single thing I've fucking done. That's why I'm saying too, though, I've always, I've never hidden it. I know some of you like to say paywall, but like I'm telling you, bro, go through. I don't know if you've gone through the shit, bro. If you've been listening, even while we're live, I drop all of these dimes for free 99. I definitely have brought thousands of people with me. I've never tried to hide what we were doing. So it's just like, yeah, man, if you're willing to come on board, you can, but it's like this stuff could benefit you. But it's like I have lost the desire of doing it for people. Because if I wanted to do it for people, I would just go make a fund. But I've never wanted to do that. I did that back in the day for a little bit and it was terrible. So, I like people doing it on their own, and I think you come closer to God and you develop real skills when you learn how to do it and when you do it yourself. But it's like, yeah, I don't like the hand holding anymore. But that's what I'm saying. If you could check in, you could be a part of it, you could really engage. I think you're getting, a lot of history behind this has shown how it's been rewarding, but it all depends how you want to get it. That's why I would always tell people, even I said, go watch the videos. Go watch the videos. It's all there, bro. It's all there. They're going to roll out ChatGPT today to a subset of free ChatGPT ads. I thought they already had it. The ISM, well, thank you, man. And that's what I'm saying. That's one of those things I think is very timely. I'm telling you, that ISM video is going to predict a lot of things this year. And you're going to see people try to lie to you. You're going to see prices move around. But if you have objective information, you are going to be able to utilize it. Long-term anthem, baby. Amen. Amen. 10%, baby. I know, bro, but that's why I'm saying, though, I want to, I really want y'all locked in this year. And that doesn't mean buy a membership. I mean, bro, if we go through a big shift, I think the Run It Hot, the ISM is part of it. It's stuff I was even talking about from last year with the BBB. I mean, again, Intel, some of that shit. But it's like, dude, I'm telling you, man, wherever way this economy goes, like, it's kind of chilled for the last couple years. But, like, dude, if we enter one of these big shifts, like, this is not the time to fucking lollygag. It's not the time to fall behind. And I don't mean to add pressure to you. I'm really not. I'm just saying, like, it's so, with how much technology we have and how accessible things are, I mean, whether you think I'm accessible or not, I am. And that's why I'm saying, like, praise God. But it's like, I really hope you actually, like, just don't miss the easy ones when they approach, bro. Don't miss the easy ones. Oh, we only did one. We do need to relax the eyes and stretch. You're right. We only got one in today. I've been excited. We watched the video at 9:30. I forgot. 71 months? Oh, you do need it, bro. I do. I will get that for you guys. When I joined, I had no house, no long term. Now I have both in Jesus. Life-changing knowledge, baby. Amen. Again, and what wealth without wisdom is useless. You gain the wisdom, brother, it's going to be good. When to act, when the fear headlines hit, it's a mix of both. It's gonna be both a leading indicator, and then it's gonna be there as a compass when prices get and volatility occurs. Does that make sense? So right now, go get another month of ISM. That's gonna probably lead. And then at the same time, if the ISM starts leading and you notice bullshit narratives, it's gonna tell you where to position, and you're gonna know not to be afraid of it, or at the very least, it'll help you understand what to be buying. And that's why that leads directly into some of these stocks that we've been talking about for like 6 months now, a year at this point. I never realized it, man. Even the Uncle Answers, bro. When does this come out? Yeah, February 7th, 2025.
It's wrong, but deep down, all you talking gang. Comparable, just be phony. That just means the stock. It was down right in front of you. Didn't say I lost. My account looked like a W. Put my trust in you. Fuck it. Bought Amazon when I was younger. Wait, they think they'd have a little nah. 2025, you could kick it. You ain't got a lot. Made $1 million buying value. I don't buy the hype. My girl is really dollars buying value. I don't buy the hype. Made $1 million buying value. I don't buy the hype. Made $1 million buying value. I don't buy the hype. Made $1 million buying value. I don't buy the hype. Made $1 million buying value. I don't buy the hype. Made $1 million buying value. I don't buy the hype. Made $1 million buying value. I don't buy the hype. My God. Made $1 million buying value. I don't buy the hype. My girl.
Okay, I'm sorry, but yeah, that's it, bro. Game time. That's all I'm saying. It took a while, but that's why I'm saying, like, this is a concept we were talking about for a while, man. And then last year before the break, dude, it was just, and then they finally picked up on it. Not talking about you, I'm talking Wall Street. And now this is becoming mainstream. So you'll see, though, it's going to chill out for a little bit. But at the same time, that's where the ISM will even come into play. Because if the manufacturing and some of these stocks, they're all going to benefit off of it. And it's going to kind of create this setup. Does it work the other way? Yes, it does. 100%. That's what I'm worried about. So if the ISM manufacturing starts contracting, it's going to kind of lead to the deflationary spiral. So if ISM starts contracting, prices paid goes up, it's going to be very, very bad. it'll be more inflationary and then lead to an economic decline. But yeah, I'm not really, I need it to be, what's it called? I need it to be strong, but a contraction tells you the exact opposite. Expansion, consistent expansion, emphasis on the word consistent, that will relate to the economy and the run it hot and the BBB working. Contraction and consistent contraction, that's it. That means the BBB is borderline failed, because then you're not getting even economic boom at the lowest level. Ba-da-ba-ba-bop. Alright, man, moving up. Microsoft leading the way, too. Some more IGV. It's still... I feel like this is so tiny, even though it's just gone up all day. But are we back at the Tuesday level? You are. So now you've filled the gap from Tuesday, pretty much. This is where we didn't know if they were going to tweak out or not, and then they just really started dumping it. But yeah, but remember, by Monday, Tuesday, IGV was still down another $5. Yeah, Hims is dog shit. The Chad knows. I've said it the same thing though. So I hope it helps, because like my view on Hims has not changed regardless of the price. So I thought it was dog shit at every... I thought it was dog shit here. I thought it was dog shit here, here. Dog shit. Still dog shit. Dog shit. More dog shit. Oh, it bounced up. I still think it's dog shit. It gaps down. I still think it's dog shit. Oh, it's back to the high. That's dog shit high. Oh, it's mid-tier dog shit. Oh, back to the dog shit high again, and dog shit, and then dog shit. So whatever up or down, I still think it's dog shit. I hope that could help you. Otherwise, again, cheap, fast, and quality. You could only pick two. So you got to decide, but, you know. And at that moment, too, though, you got to think opportunity cost. Because during that same year, you could have picked up a lot of value that would have been not dog shit and would have been good. Here, this might be time. This message is brought to you by Long Term Monthly, my new sponsor. So please take a second.
Put your moderate to severe volatility in check with long-term once-monthly savings and high-quality ownership. Before I started using long-term monthly, I was an absolute degenerate who couldn't sleep because they said don't hold overnight. Oh, I could sleep.
My husband said he was investing for our future, but he was just gambling at 8 in the morning.
But now, thanks to long-term monthly, we're about to buy our second home.
Before taking long-term monthly, I used to get really bothered by the politics on the television and YouTube. Now, I don't care who's president. I know I'm still going to make a profit and have a financial future.
Long-term can lower your ability to blow up your account. Before treatment, watch trading fraternity and stock market live videos. Serious faith, hope, and love might occur. For patients above 20, discipline and goals are a common side effect. Nausea, upset stomach, and diarrhea may occur if you are trading in your long-term account. Consult your broker and ask them why they are charging you above the Fed's funds rate to hold your money. Long-term monthly is not a one-time treatment and will have to be kept up for several years.
Amen.
Long-term monthly. Pay yourself first.
Amen. Remember, it's high-quality stocks, too. So that's why, like, you know, even when it's dog shit, it went up a lot, but at the same time, it's like the companies that are quality that we bought on the low, they're still up. And that's the whole idea, because I'm not going to sell out in a year or two. So that's where you guys have to understand the big difference. I'm not thinking for a year or two. I'm genuinely thinking about 10 years. And, you know, we've had some names go down, and I'm glad we still get to hold them at a you get them at a good price, but that's why it's like these companies that are shitty, if they're not quality and you can't hold them the same way, I'm not like, I don't get swayed by these moves. Because again, even if it went $15 to 60, I'm not going to sell out of it. I've already shown you that before. So it's like, you know, I want quality at a low price, like a JPM, Abivi. You know, look at some of the names we had. Again, that's why some of you guys who grab Pepsi, I like Pepsi a lot and all these other ones. So yeah, that's why, you know, it's It's a very, very good one. But that's what I'm thinking for quality. And there is some bargain bins out there. TLT? Oh, see, I don't know if you got any Fed comments. But that's how you got to look at it, because that's how I'm viewing it. And you don't have to agree with me. You could go on a short term if you'd like, but it's, again, my views don't help in that sense. But, like, if you're really looking, that's why I'm so patient with some of these, because it's like, you get a good name, bro. You get a good name that's going to stick around and have that quality, you're not going to get mad at it. Even if, and then you buy a very low price, but it has quality. I'm glad for some of the bottom ticks. They were sketchy at the time, like Intel, but it's just like, dude, at book value, company has no shot of disappearing in 10 years. You're going to fucking love it, dude. You're going to love it. So there's other names that are still kind of down, but you just got to decide in that sense. Like, we still own Snap, but remember, Snap did exactly what Hims did, but we just never added to it. That's why I also tell you guys, too. You buy a growth name cheap enough and it runs for you, you could let your account balloon, but I wouldn't add to it. Don't buy the hype. And then that way, too, if it fails, we still own it. I think I'm actually kind of down on that Snap. But it's not going to hurt you, and then in the meanwhile, as it comes down, we're able to buy everything else. Where is Snapchat? Oh, damn. Now I'm down 57 on that one. Damn. But again, last purchase on Snapchat was March 10th, 2020.
Yeah! You're fucking old. Fuck me. Fuck me.
It's looking like a good value. Shame on you, Arab Rick. Haram. Do you know what haram means? Or are you a fake Arab? Haram, okay? You sound like the guy. The problem with the Hims people is a fucking cabal. You guys are like fucking Jeffrey Epstein without the fucking eating children. You understand? Because y'all just say the same thing no matter what. That's what I don't like about it. That's why I told you, these motherfuckers bought it at like $5 to $10. And no matter what the fuck, they're like, it looks like a good price. 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 It's just a cabal because they bought all of the dog shit so cheap that they are just pumping on your head top. Like I'm saying, I would invest in the quality of the company in what it is. And personally, I am not long on dick pills and hair loss for the next 10 years. Actually, ironically enough, we bought Kimberly-Clark. They own Rogaine. I'm much more safer with that in fucking tampons and toilet paper way more than the fucking dick pill reseller and the fucking your bald reseller, okay? You guys don't remember? You guys were hyping up the hard mints. Honestly, bro, if your erection lasts longer for 4 hours, you should call your doctor and then say, why did I buy this shit? I don't know why. Every day on social media, I keep pumping this stock for longer than 4 hours. So that's all. But like they say, it's kind of like Bitcoin, but I think Hims is a lot worse. But yeah, dude. But then the Bitcoin guys always say it's a good time to buy too. So I hope you understand. I'm joking around with y'all, but for real though, it was terrible. I know people got washed on him. That's why it was a hype play, bro. And you had all these guys making so much money from the bottom. They got people to buy up double and triple, and then they just kept doing it, bro. And then that's why the guy who probably told you about it bought it at like $3, and that's why he was telling you about it at 20. And they did that all the way till 70. Thoughts on PayPal? Well, the thing about PayPal, that's one of our premium plus subscriber stocks. So you got to pay me $5, unfortunately, to unlock that premium plus subscriber content. But yeah, PayPal and Snapchat, those are premium plus subscriber stocks. So if you want to get the answer on what to do with PayPal, you need a premium plus subscription. We just went over it. You missed it. But other than that, I would try to focus on higher quality, and I don't think PayPal is really there just yet. It's a good deal in terms of price, cheap price. It could move up fast, but it's missing quality. That's all it is. That's all it's missing. I feel I'm a big Bitcoin guy too. I just don't have any tolerance for the pumpers. That's kind of what happened. That's what I was saying. I mean, it's unfortunately more the amount of people that got in at a higher price, it really like obscured things. So this was my last ever Bitcoin purchase. Where is it? And I remember people hated it. My last purchase was August 20th. I thought it was 10,000, but I guess it was 11,000. That was my last purchase. I put 15 grand in at $11,000. And that's when people like, and the sad reality, bro, is that everybody was, there was a lot of people who are big on it now, but then they were like, they just fucking, they refused to get involved at a lower price. And then people ask me about it today, and I'm like, look, it doesn't even fucking matter. My other purchase before this was at $300. So it's like, I just can't really like, I'm not, even though just like hymns, I'm one of the guys at the bottom. I'm not going to fucking pump on your head top and tell you, yeah, it's harder to double up your money. That, look, we easily doubled up our money on this one. You know what I'm saying? But you're not, it wasn't the same thing with, you know, going after these crazier prices and all that. So I like Bitcoin a lot. I hope you guys don't get it twisted. It sucks that it was funded by a PDF cabal, but at the same time, it's like, I've been in Bitcoin, again, good to the videos. I mean, maybe this is another one. So like, again, I posted this video in June of 2016. What is Bitcoin? How to trade Bitcoin, why Bitcoin is up, and why Bitcoin will continue to go up. You know what they said? Screw you. I'm like, what? They called me Scott Besant. They called me a scammer. They made fun of me. They did a lot of things. So do you see where I'm saying, man? It's about timing. So there's some things I like that are just, unfortunately though, once the price goes up, you know, you got to be careful about it. And that's why too, if you got something good and you're at a good price, as long as you don't pump on people's head tops, I think you'll live fine and you'll live good, and God bless America. And God bless America. So yeah, man. And then SPY, damn. I sold that last daily. That one's fucking melting now. No. Fizzerve. We'll see. It'll either rip or die. If it dies, I might be down to put a little bit, because I only went small on it on the beginning. That one's not top tier quality. That one's cheap and fast. That's what I said when we got it, you know. That way we bought so much value. I wanted to have a little bit into the other one. I haven't looked into Bob's stock, but I like the company, dude. I like their commercials. I love their commercials, and I know they're really big in SoCal. But yeah, I haven't looked into it though. But low key, like the competitor to Bob's, Jerome's, was Jerome's has been around forever. I just don't know how their financials work. On Upscrolled? I don't know what Upscrolled is. Enlighten me. What do you got? Tell me what you got, little long term. Show me what you got, long term. Yeah, Jerome's Furniture. My mom used to think Jerome Powell was Jerome's back in the day. And I said, no, he's a new Fed chair. But yeah, it's like Bob's Furniture. Do you know what Bob's is? They got dope-ass commercials with the little fucking animated Bob. I love him. They're in South Carolina? No way. I thought Bob's was just like a SoCal thing. They got Bob's in Vegas? No. Hold on, my screen just went black. on SPY put leaps. I can't help you with that, but I could help you with like how to think about it or just how to view this month. Because this month, it's either this is like the relief of the middle of the month, but if there's going to be any volatility like you saw with the software, it's probably going to come back at the end of this month. So that's what I said before last week. I said that on Tuesday, and then we had the freak out, and then we had all of that. But at the same time, it's like just if we get relief in the middle of the month, just watch for the end of February for more volatility. Other than that, I'm going to be using the ISM manufacturing to give us an idea on where things are going to go or not. If I had a lot of Google of my portfolio, then you feel comfortable and you have 3 months until short-term cap gains turns to long-term, would you sell shares and just pay it or hedge? I mean, is it long-term? So again, back to the rules. If you're going to why would you want to get rid of Google? I would just hold it for 10 years and start stacking up everything but Google. That's how I've done it. Anytime I've had anything balloon, I use that opportunity to buy value or buy something else, because then give it another 2-3 years. Either Google is going to keep ballooning, or if Google comes down 30%, your other stuff is going to balance it out. But I mean, you're talking about selling and paying taxes. Habibi, why? Why not? Why just you hold it and rebalance by buying more of something else? Yeah, bro, Bob's Furniture. I know Bob's. I've never bought. I've bought in from Jerome's back in the day, but like Bob's goes hard, dude. I need to see their fun. It doesn't mean buy the damn stock. I need to see their thing. Bob's Furniture. You guys never seen these commercials? Yeah, bro, this motherfucker. Look at this guy. They only have 30,000.
Values are in bloom this spring at Bob's with everyday low prices. Like my best-selling Playscape sectional. Genuine marble elm dining set
like the
and
cartoon.
my Diva bedroom set. When the looks you love go for less, there's only one thing to say. Oh, my Bob!
Oh, look at that, bro. Are you kidding me? Dog, I fuck with Bob's, dude.
This President's Day, I'm at Bob's with our highly rated Beaumont bedroom.
And I'm at the Jensens, who bought this similar set from the competition.
Both bedrooms use modern manufacturing techniques for durability, but ours has more finishes.
I got a
headboard lighting
mattress.
and costs over $1,000 less. Plus, we've got Lincoln, and they've got Fillmore, who literally ran for the Know Nothing Party.
That tracks.
When you find the better choice, there's only one thing to say.
So yeah. Would I hold silver for the long term? So listen, man, do you want me to violate you, or do you want to get violated by the financial markets? Which one are you more interested in? I think you know what you're doing, Mr. Burns, okay? With your fake-ass narc name, John Burns. I know what you're up to, John Burns. Okay, so you guys, I'm obviously fucking with a lot of you, but I think some of these questions, I don't want to hurt you, okay? That's not my intention, but do you guys not like quality? Do you guys really like not like, do you guys just want to keep, like, that's it? That's what you don't know how, like, the hymns thing even took off? Because this is like a thing. I'm going to make a video. I'm going to do it, you guys. I'm going to make a video this year on trading fraternity, and I'm just going to agree with every bad idea that exists out there. And you're going to watch. People love that shit in financial markets. It's so weird. So, yeah, man. I mean, silver, I bought it at, I had a silver video. I didn't even put it up there. I had a, man. They don't feel me, dog. They don't feel me. You don't know what the fuck I'm about to show you. You don't feel me, dog. Dog. 7 years ago. That's the same y'all don't feel me, dog. I'm just getting too old for this. That's why I'm yelling at you like a boomer. You get what I'm saying? You understand? So I'm not the guy to ask right now, okay? But the last time someone asked me to put 30% of their long-term in silver, it had the worst day in history within 48 hours. Okay, but I think you guys know the answer. It's up to you, though. I don't know if you want me to explain, bro. And the 7 year flies by, bro. I feel the same. I still have this silver. That's one of them. I got another bar, too. But yeah, I still got these coins. I stopped smacking them together, though, because I started, like, shaving them off. But look, I got this one still. I got this. Are you ready? On TLT. I have a lot of videos on TLT. But yeah, what's your question? The one thing I've been talking about recently with TLT, especially with the software stuff, is understanding how corporate bonds have had pressure. And ironically, I think if corporate bonds get pressured, it's going to make TLT more attractive. But otherwise, I think, kind of like I was talking around the Fed meeting, I just believe that a lot of it is like propaganda. And just like the first time since like 2008, you have people that are like, they're being very doubtful on government bonds, which there's a lot of reasons to be, but at the same time, I mean, at this point, I'd probably be more doubtful of corporate bonds. So, but I do think it's either you're going to get rate cuts and things are going to level out on the government side. Otherwise, TLT will become attractive if or when the corporate bonds decline. Instagram testing new Snapchat rival app internally. I don't know. Can you hit Snap? Snap only got $5. Yeah, Instagram testing new Snapchat rival. How old was I 7 years ago? I have no idea. So I was 7 years younger than I am today. I think approximately. But I can tell you in terms of my hairline, holy fuck, dude. Yeah, dude. Oh, bro. Dude, it's so sad. I still had hair up top, dude. You know that? It looks so beautiful. You know that? I even had like a little comb over when I would shave my head on the side, bro. I never thought I would lose it like that, but yeah, I was 7 years younger and I had more hair. Oh, you posted that one a few minutes ago? You did. They got me with the ding. Let's say it looked a little late. Do I like 20 MA? Is that a rapper, a moving average? Is that a drug? I've heard of the 200-day or the 200-week moving average. That's Mr. What's his name? Mr. Rest in Peace, Charlie Munger. Yo, this is real? No way. Dog. Yo, you guys want to see something crazy? Yeah, weed stocks kinda. Or Fort is good, man. So if y'all have watched for a long time, I am trying to encourage you as much as possible to please stick with the long term. And any of these big macro trends, it is your responsibility to check in, because there is some big things, and you just saw some of them over the last 6 months. I hope you guys got some intel, and all of that was on the other channel, but it's like, for real, bro. Because, like, it's one thing to have known about me a while ago, but this is what I'm saying. A lot of these screenshots, bro, we were posting silver and cheap houses and Bitcoins, all of this stuff just many, many years ago and all throughout. It's not like, even in the last 2-3 years, or 3 years, you got Meta and JPMs and Ubers and all these other things. So that's why I'm like, I just encourage you to try to stay tapped in. just check in every now and then and try to stay familiar. I mean, I'm putting out the videos on the trading fraternity for that purpose, but you know, it's down the line, bro. It's not going to hit the same, you know? Like a meta at 90 hits way different than meta at 600. You know, a house at 100K hits way different than a house at 500K. So it's like, I would love for you guys to have these opportunities and be able to benefit them off of more. And just quite frankly, what's going on with the AI, the big beautiful bill, the run it hot, all these things, man, it's quite the opportunity. So I don't know where it's going to lead to, and that's, you know, I'll give you updates, but at the same time, you know, if we give the update and you miss them, that's going to be the dilemma, man. So I do hope that y'all stay locked in with it. But look at this, bro. This is that Italian. You remember we were talking about the Italian thing? Look, this is real, bro. Look at this. Bro, this is a heist. Look at this. It gets crazy. Dog. This is like a movie. Dog. Dog, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Is that like a fake police car too? This fat fuck. Look at this fucking polar bear with his gun. Dude, isn't that nuts? That was in Italy. Sap. You weren't trying to upset me. I wasn't upset, bro, and I'm just trying to keep you safe too as well, man. Like I'm saying, I like gold and silver, but as of late, you know, that was a play even last year. Just even last year, you could ask anybody who's been here. We were going crazy on silver once a month. I even hit several thousand percenters just on the gambling. So I think silver, you could gamble on the price, and that's its own little devil. But at the same time, if you're really considering silver for the long term today, why weren't you considering it earlier? You know, the thing I was challenging people with when it comes to gold and silver, I was asking them, why do you want to buy it? I'll ask you questions about it. But that's the thing you got to think about. So I'm not trying to, like I said, I'm just fucking around. I'm making some funny jokes, teasing you. But at the same time, it's like, unfortunately, it's dangerous for some people. That's what, again, I had people trying to buy at the top. So I looked at your Chad facts. It seems like you've been here for the last couple of days and weeks. And that's like I'm saying, you had to miss everything last year for silver or even everything over the last 7 years. But I'm saying, like, I wouldn't, and I don't want you to promote it to other people. I think you could gamble on it. As odd as what I'm saying sounds, like you could go back and forth with the price, but when it's all said and done, like adding it to the long term, you got to really ask yourself some questions and choose your frustration. Would you be more mad if silver lost half of its value for the next 5 years? Or would you be mad if you missed out on 70% more in the next 5 years? These are questions you need to ask yourself and really think about it. But like metals in the long term, I think you should own it physically, and I think it should be separate, and it shouldn't get in your way of buying and holding quality assets. Not to mention SLV is an ETF that you don't really get to own silver. You're owning paper. He says not a real robbery. He said blame Netanyahu. That was my second guess, honestly. I was gonna go through the whole Italian job. I didn't see a Mini Cooper, so maybe Democrats may force a vote on tariffs for Canada on Wednesday. Think they got long terms? I don't know nowadays, man. Dude, I've seen people with long terms like complain about everything. So it happens, man. It happens. Speaking of which, let's go on Reddit. Let's see what Reddit's homepage has today. Would you guys like to? Massey threatens to go nuclear, reveal Epstein. See, number one, Epstein, boom. They're like, Josh, you want to gamble with some Latinas? Went to a sports bar for the Super Bowl for them to cut audio and main screen during halftime to play a Chris Rock special. I went to the Walnut Room. Are you trying to get him canceled? Can I get an explanation of the halftime show? Can someone who speaks Spanish and understands American culture explain to me what was going on? I did enjoy it, but I need an explanation on the imagery and hidden themes, especially what was said while he was on the power line poles. Same height party changed my life. AMA. I am 22 years old, 4'9" female. I went to a bar in Brooklyn that did a same height party. For those who haven't been, it was awesome and a life-changing experience. They ask your height beforehand and give you a black shoe boot thing. Basically, massive stable platform to make you 6'5". Wait, what? I thought, what? All right, that's Ghislaine Maxwell. She must remain silent because of appeal, but could clear Trump of wrongdoing if he grants her clemency. Ring to turn on all cameras to track pets. Privacy concerns. Meaning of emblem graphic. What does that mean? Isn't that back in the day? Every lifted truck has this. Why is this on a skier? Alcohol shifts brain into fragmented and local state. A standard glass of wine does more than relax the body. It fundamentally alters the landscape of communication within the brain. Brought to you by Coors Light. Your 3-bedroom rental is begging for guests. We'll give you 500 travel rewards to list it. 103 prep meals cost $200 in January versus $228 in January 26. Oh my gosh. Just fuck you, Donald Trump. I got you. Am I the asshole for telling my SIL? What's a SIL? A family significant in-law? What the fuck is a SIL? Family secret, and now everyone is breaking up or divorcing? I told my what's a sister-in-law? A family secret everyone hid from her, and now everyone's calling me out an asshole for telling her it wasn't my place. I'm no contact with my mother and husband, but I have a relationship. That's it. Okay, we just watched that one. That was a good. See, that made it to Reddit, bro. Tom Lane Stanley punched a Nazi during Alice in Chains show. Fuck yeah, that could be you guys in Minnesota. That could be you. Resist. Woo. Chipotle CEO caught recording. They're gonna keep raising prices because they. Oh, I heard about this morning. I didn't get to hear the clip.
Of our core users are over $100,000 a year in income, in average household income. That gives us confidence that we can lean into that group in a more meaningful way, whether it's the solo occasion and or group occasions, to really drive meaningful transaction performance in the year.
I don't know about that. You've already made it a luxury good. Shoes on or shoes off? Don't look up 2021. More than 500 private jets departed the Bay Area after the Super Bowl ended. Man, thank God we stopped climate change. What hobby screams, this is my entire personality? Military helping Trump build massive network of concentration camps. Navy contract appeals. You see this? You see this fascism? Telling you, it's like 30%. It makes me want to fucking turn into a fucking resistance. You know what I'm saying?
You guys know that you can flip things in a pan by just flipping the pan?
I think that was pretty cool. Alright, well, that was fun while it lasted. Is it inflation or company greed? That's a silly question. You can't blame corporations for anything. We love them. You only blame Donald Trump. So I'm glad to be able to answer that for you. Okay? Do you not remember the last 6 years? You think it was their fault? These corporations had our best interest in mind from the get-go. You know, from the beginning of time where they were putting shit and killing people until you had to get massive amounts of legislation. These corporations could have always been trusted, and they still could be trusted. Like when they front-run everything for tariffs and charge you a tariff fee even though it's deflationary. So, how dare you think that a corporation would not have your best interest in mind when they exist to extract as much money from you as possible? Why would you think anything else than Donald Trump is the reason to blame? So thank you for your time. I look forward to you changing your thinking in the future. Okay? That's not real. I'm pretty sure everything on Reddit is real and everything everywhere else is fake and fascist. So, unfortunately, Reddit is my go-to source of information, especially if I want it to be accurate and not politically charged and try to influence me to hate the country that I live in. Okay? Yeah, man. Fed Moran, being a reserve currency is one of the best things in the world. There is no 100% central bank independence. Dog, what? Come on, bro. Where is Miran?
I have a restaurant.
I want to see Miran. I like him. Would I give you hit max? What's that mean? Max chart down, like drawdown? Mostly probably 29. Would I refinance or just to get on my feet? I'm not really following. Are you trying to like negative? You're going bad in some way, and if you want to monetize the property, you always can. I mean, if it would help, but if you have good interest rates on houses, I would try to I would try to keep them. But a cash out refi could be good, but you'd still have to spend money. But if you have more than one house and you're struggling to do anything, I mean, you could always sell one house and hopefully that gives you the same, gives you a set of cushion, but at the same time, you can't make the same mistakes. So it's like if you get into a financial situation, you got a parachute in a property and there's equity, I would focus on a structural change before doing anything. I would make sure that I would avoid that problem completely. Because then if you sell a house, take the money, get cushion, you're just going to wind up in the same problem if you don't genuinely change something there. So I don't know. You could email me, but I don't really know the full story of it. That's how normal people think? No, you're wrong. That's how the whole world thinks, actually. So the small group on Reddit is very indicative and representative of the whole entire nation. You are in the minority of common sense, which common sense does come from Reddit. So I don't want to hear it. All right, I need to go to the bathroom. I thought Fed Moran was live, but he's speaking somewhere. I just don't have him on. La 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 la.
I am telling.
Bobby Flay on CNBC.
Show up on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange and give me your read on the market. All right, Bobby, thanks so much. We really appreciate all your time. Bobby,
thanks, guys. You're the best.
All right, from food to Ferraris. A few months ago, Ferrari showed you the first tech behind its first ever electric supercar. Now we got more images of what that car will look like. You want to see it? Of course you do, and you will next.
Come on. I wish the long-term commercial was longer. Because I play it to go to the... I'll just play it on repeat. I need to go pee. So please take this moment, you guys, to see our sponsored post brought to you by Long Term Monthly. You make sure you ask your doctor and broker if this is right for you. Thank you.
Put your moderate to severe volatility in check with long-term once-monthly savings and high-quality ownership. Before I started using Long Term Monthly, I was an absolute degenerate who couldn't sleep because they said don't hold overnight. Oh, I could sleep. My husband said he was investing for our future, but he was just gambling at 8 in the morning. But now, thanks to Long Term Monthly, we're about to buy our second home. Before taking Long Term Monthly, I used to get really bothered by the politics on the television and YouTube. Now, I don't care who's president. I know I'm still going to make a profit and have a financial future. Long-term can lower your ability to blow up your account. Before treatment, watch Trading Fraternity and Stock Market Live videos. Serious faith, hope, and love might occur. For patients above 20, discipline and goals are a common side effect. Nausea, upset stomach, and diarrhea may occur if you are trading in your long-term account. Consult your broker and ask them why they are charging you above the Fed's funds rate to hold your money. Long-term monthly is not a one-time treatment and will have to be kept up for several years.
Long-term monthly. Pay yourself first.
Put your moderate to severe volatility in check with long-term once-monthly savings and high-quality ownership. Before I started using long-term monthly, I was an absolute degenerate who couldn't sleep because they said don't hold overnight. Oh, I could sleep.
My husband said he was investing for our future, but he was just gambling at 8 in the morning.
But now, thanks to long-term monthly, we're about to buy our second home.
Before taking long-term monthly, I used to get really bothered by the politics on the television and YouTube. Now, I don't care who's president. I know I'm still going to make a profit and have a financial future.
Long-term can lower your ability to blow up your account. Before treatment, watch Trading Fraternity and Stock Market Live videos. Serious faith, hope, and love might occur. For patients above 20, discipline and goals are a common side effect. Nausea, upset stomach, and diarrhea may occur if you are trading in your long-term account. Consult your broker and ask them why they are charging you above the Fed's funds rate to hold your money. Long-term monthly is not a one-time treatment and will have to be kept up for several years.
Long-term monthly. Pay yourself first.
See, they said watch stock before beginning your treatment. Watch Trading Fraternity and Stock Market Live videos. It's actually very necessary. See, that's why I'm saying, y'all gotta read the label, man. You gotta read the label. Well, thank you guys. Thank you. I'm glad you guys. I thought, I appreciate you guys being very supportive. I thought you guys were gonna get really mad that I sold out and finally took a sponsorship. So it means a lot. I'm glad that maybe I should take more sponsorships. But yeah, I'll post it for you. That's where you. But now, please watch the rest of that video though. That's where you can find the long-term monthly ad. But yeah, it's amazing, bro. It's amazing. The Super Bowl ad? I didn't even watch the Super Bowl. I would never pay $7 million for an ad. Like, that's crazy. Like, did you see that one company, AI? So I didn't see the commercial. I just saw people laughing at it because it was like a crypto guy. He bought the domain AI.com, and then he tried to get people to sign up for like a credit card thingy on it, but then he used like Cloudflare basic hosting, and then it still went down after. It was actually kind of funny. But yeah, I could never, dude. $7 million for an ad? I didn't even watch. You guys know that. I hate to break it to you guys. I didn't watch any of the damn Super Bowl. I didn't watch a commercial. I went to the beach, bro. You want me to post the sunset, bro? It was such a gorgeous sunset too. I felt like one of them sun worshipers. I'm telling you, bro. And then no traffic anywhere. Everybody was like, dude, that's it. It was great. Kanye workout plan. Wow, we might have to do that. Thanks to long-term workout plan, I'm the envy of all my friends. That's a classic, bro. Where could you find long-term monthly? It's in that link right there. That's if you want the ad, but again, if you really want to get long-term monthly, consult with your doctor and broker. And before beginning treatment, watch the Trading Fraternity and Stock Market Live videos. That's what I'm supposed to say. They gave me a card to read, so that's all I know. I'm just the marketer. But yeah, man, good luck. Tariff revenue helping improve government finances, says Fed Moran. Well, I didn't not watch for political reasons, so it's not like I wasn't mad about anything. I know some people are like, damn it, what do you mean in Espanol? No, I'm gonna watch no Super Bowl. And then I know some, but I just I got busy, and then I wanted to chill. I didn't want to stay home and just watch something. So it's good, bro. I walked with the dog, My girl, she don't even speak English. She thought football was soccer. I had to explain it. It was too much. I didn't want to explain it all. I was like, all right, let's just go. We just walked. We got food, ate outside on the patio. It was good, bro. It was good. I got like 16,000 steps yesterday. I loved it, bro. You bought the $5 one and you're mad about the 50 one. Well, listen, I promise I can make it up to you if you really stay tuned in. That's the best I could offer you. And then, we'll have the meaningful macro trends. I plan on posting them on the trading fraternity this year. I am worried, though. Like I'm saying, every day when somebody asks me about some of the stuff that we've already covered, and a lot of people are like, oh, I watched you 18 years ago, Josh. I was watching you during World War II, Josh. So glad to see you again. And I'm like, that's amazing, but I just hope you guys don't miss some of the macro trends or like the intel or some of those. So if you are you don't need the locked in is for the people who want the real time and the daily, intraday watch list type beat. But I don't want to make those videos anymore on that other channel because it drowned out a lot of the, main videos that would have helped people that weren't really, you don't need to be active every day. If you could know where the economy is shifting on the macro, you could know the right stuff to add for your long term, you'll be good to go. So I can make it up to you, but you gotta kind of like pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Does that sound fair? I think it is. I'm looking to help. I'm not looking to do anything to the contrary. But shout out the locked in guys too, man. I appreciate y'all, and I know they got their own. Well, it's the daily stuff though. At the same time, you may be sad about it, but until you figure out the macro fully and get the long term, I don't think the watch list and the real time is going to help you, sadly. So it all depends. But if you do have if you got the long term down, the macro, and you've gotten to that point, I don't think it should get in your way. And I think you should get the locked in if that's on the contrary. So it's like if you already have things set up and you're good to that point where you intraday, you have not let it be something that hurts you, I would go ahead and do it. But at the same time, if you're not comfortable enough to even pay for that, I would much rather you make a lot more money through the macro. In a year or two, that fee should feel like nothing to you if you play your cards right, if you actually build the wealth. Fed Moran, reason to think fiscal dominance won't be a big issue. Path towards better fiscal sustainability and tariffs are helping. Isn't worried that tariffs will impair dollar value. Because that's what I told people too. Locked in, if you're not on the path to buying a home, if you don't have a long term, if you're like, I would not purchase the locked in. I think that's a waste. That's what I'm saying. I think it's for the people who are doing it stably. Things like this could add to it. But if you don't have stability and you're using it as a hastily method, it's going to backfire. That's the reality of it. Exactly. It should be supplemental, not something you rely on. I know the information is good, but it's tricked people, and people trick themselves into thinking that, well, I'm going to be a stripper and then I'll get a long term. I don't want that. I want you to go get rich, and then if you decide to go to the strip club, that's on you, but at least you won't become a stripper. Does that make sense? I don't want you guys to be strippers, okay? I don't think you should go to a strip club to begin with. That's like gambling, but at the same time, you're an adult. You could do whatever you would like, but I don't want you to become the stripper. Does that make sense? I think it's a great way to put it, but at the same time, some people might not understand my analogy. So yeah, either way, it's Power Hour. I mean, oh, you failed? No, man. The Lord is with you, bro. You got to work it. I'm telling you. Pushing you. You're not supposed to just pass by one or two. You're going to fucking kill it. But you got to study. That's what I'm saying. The more you do it, the more comfortable you get at it. The locked in is just real time. There's no delay. And then there's the nightly watch list. That's about it. Everything else is still free $99. All the long term, all the macro. It'll either be here or I'm going to post it on the Trading Fraternity channel. All the long-term stuff is still free. Because again, that shit, dude, that was a phenomenal year last year. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I wish more people got to take advantage of it. And it wasn't because we put in a locked in. It was just, I mean, some people just showed up. They're like, yeah, I used to watch you during the Civil War. Good to see you again. I'm like, dog, we needed you to get intel and some tap and Kimberly. But yeah. So other than that, just the watch list and real time. So what you're hearing now, just I think a minute or two faster. Yes, don't be a stripper. That's also just good advice. And if you're a stripper, I encourage you to get a long term. If like that's your real occupation, I'm not judging you, but you could, you know, I've known a lot of strippers who have gotten long terms. Okay, don't tell my girlfriend, but it's just they're on the internet. I don't try. They just, you know, it is what it is, man. So please, man, please get a long term. Yeah, I used to watch you back when it was the Fang. The Fang. Gold plays are still going up. And silver, dude. Phenomenal day. I had the weed stocks up. Nothing went. IGV 3.3. Oh yeah, it gets the morning news too. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, that's the other one. But yeah, it's like if the watch list in the morning news isn't making you $2 a day, then you don't need it. And that's what I'm saying. If you're like, wow, I'm at the point in my life where it does, then I mean, $2 a day doesn't sound too crazy. They sound like I'm about to start showing abused animals and telling you to donate. But yeah, you get the idea. Long-term monthly. Remember Doge? I do. Dude, I'm pretty sure my buddy got over it. Remember I told you guys I had that friend who, like, he was all in on Dogecoin. Yeah, he got over it. That's crazy. Dogecoin came down too? What the fuck? Dude, Dogecoin was at 27 cents in September of 2025? But yeah, man. That's crazy. Your friend is still talking about her Elon? No way. Long term means save 10% of your income and separate it and put it into a separate brokerage account with no trading, where you buy and hold quality stocks for 10 years minimum. And if you do that, your life is going to change. I'm sorry, you just triggered the commercial. That's not my fault, bro.
Put your moderate to severe volatility in check with long-term once-monthly savings and high-quality ownership. Before I started using long-term monthly, I was an absolute degenerate who couldn't sleep because they said don't hold overnight. Oh, I could sleep. My husband said he was investing for our future, but he was just gambling at 8 in the morning. But now, thanks to long-term monthly, we're about to buy our second home. Before taking long-term monthly, I used to get really bothered by the politics on the television and YouTube. Now, I don't care who's president. I know I'm still going to make a profit and have a financial future. Long-term can lower your ability to blow up your account. Before treatment,
be
like
you,
trading
man.
fraternity and stock market.
That's what happens after you
hope
save.
and love might occur. For patients above 20,
hold.
discipline and goals are.
Look how much fun you're gonna have
upset
driving.
stomach and diarrhea may occur if you are
Look how
trading in
swole
your
you are
long-term account.
now.
Consult your broker and ask them why they are charging you above
Wow.
the Fed's funds rate to hold your
Look at
money.
you'll go to
Long-term
fairs
monthly
and
is not a
shit,
one-time
dude.
treatment and will have to be kept up for
Look
several
at it.
weeks.
Everyone's happy.
Long-term monthly. Pay yourself first.
So yeah, you pay yourself first. So anytime you get paid, you take 10% of your check and you pay yourself first by putting it in that separate account. And then you live off the other 90. And then you be like, I can't do it, but then you will. It's a magic trick. It's phenomenal. It's called a phenomena. Because most people, when you say take 10% out of your paycheck at first, they're like, I can't do that. I got bills to pay. And then you'll see what happens. You'll actually do it. QuantumScape Nissan part. Is Nissan still exist? But yeah, it's moving a little bit. See if it has followed. They're already up 7. Oh, partner speculation. Be careful. Secret OEM partner after Nissan manager spotted at QS event. You were thinking, right? I remember homeboy got a little sketchy. So yeah, but like I'm telling you, when you people don't think they could save 10%, they're like, I can't do it. And then, but you try it. You take out 10% every time you touch a dollar, put it into a separate brokerage. I'll give you some ideas on what to buy too. That's the easy part. You know, I got a nice little model that we've been doing here for like 5-6 years. So it's just like so easy to follow. And we've done it with every size, 200 a month, 300 a month, 3,000 a month, you name it. Big, little, medium, changing, never changing. And then all you got to do is just live off the 90. You'll learn how to survive with the 90. It's magical. And then before you know it, long-term monthly, you'll be on your way, man. You'll be ice skating. You're doing so much shit, dude. It'd be so crazy. You'll be like, wow. And that's it. And you'll go to bed easy. It helps with sleep. It helps with living, like where to live. You'll get a home. What else does it do? You won't get bothered by the politics. Doesn't this sound appeal? That's a good fucking ad, bro. These pharma companies, man. Mm-hmm. It works, bro. Oh, do you guys want to, for the next video, will you guys want to be the real actors? Can I get real testimonials? Because Tim could be like, I told Josh I couldn't save 10% for a while. I was wrong. Now I have a huge ass long term. You know that, dude. I'm telling you, great. These are real people, real stories. You may not have the same effects. Long-term monthly is not for everybody. Please consult with your doctor and broker and see if it's right for you. It's real, man. Long-term monthly. What brokerage? Either Schwab or Fidelity or E-Trade. I mean, I would tell you Robinhood, but people are complaining because, like, Robinhood, if you logged into Robinhood, it would be like Super Bowl prediction! So, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Robinhood anymore. But I think Fidelity, you should trade on Robinhood. You could trade wherever you want, but just it's a separate, anywhere you want, man. Just a separate account that you don't trade in. Buy, hold for 10 years minimum. You put 10% of your check automatically, and then that's all you got to do. You find, I did take it's a sponsored post, man. I took the sponsorship. So thank you guys. You guys were very supportive. You know, I rejected a lot of money in sponsorships over the year, but, you know, I needed to take one. So I'm glad I selected long-term monthly. Again, I use the product. I've been using it. I've been on long-term monthly for, wow, almost 20 years of my life now that I think about it. No side effects. No negative side effects. I mean, I did experience the diarrhea at one point. So yeah, I try to avoid that. You could play the Saudi character. Abdullah! Well, what are you gonna say? What would your testimonial be? Your mom's lawn term up 300? Habibi, ishkorak. That's amazing. See, the amen man. That's how the original one was called Mom's Long Term. The big one? I bought a farm with it though, so I don't know. She said she didn't care. So technically it's my mom's farm. When did it be okay to mix sports and gambling? Chesterton's fence. You should all look up Chesterton's fence. That's what happened. So don't ever tear down a fence if you don't know why. If you don't know why it was built. And that's kind of what happened. You know, back in the day, everybody knew why you weren't allowed to bet in sports and gambling. But then what happened, everybody got older. 30, 40 years went by, and they're like, that's stupid. Why wouldn't we gamble on sports? Why do we need a fence? But yeah, now some people are learning why, though, after all of the scandals and everything else. And then not to mention the effect on society and culture. But yeah, I don't know, I'm a little bit more relieved that the gambling, it hasn't spread too bad. Like, you hear about it and see it everywhere, but it's only sports gambling. Even the Kalshis and the Poly Market, you would think everybody was betting on the economy and politics, but the 90% of the volume is all sports. Yeah, silver and gold into the close. We got 45 minutes, Chad Adonia. At first, I couldn't get my lawn term to grow. Then I found Josh, and now it's bigger than ever. If volatility lasts longer than 4 hours, please contact your broker or doctor. What? Can I show you guys a fucked up pharma ad I saw the other day? Oh, that's my video. But dog, you don't want to see this. This is a real ad. Dog, I watched this the other day. Dog, you don't want to see this. Viewer discretion is advised. Okay? This is a real commercial, bro.
A bend with a...
Dog, this is a real commercial. Do you understand me? Bro, I'm about to show you. This is real. This isn't even the one I watched. This is from 2 years ago. Bro, this is terrible. So, listen, it has to do... Let me just put it this way, just in case you get offended easily. The drug in question is called bent carrot. So I'm sure you may have heard of Viagra. So it's kind of similar to Viagra, but called bent carrot. Have you heard of this? So forgive me. But yeah, I saw this and I was mortified. It's a real ad, bro.
A bend with a bump in your erection might be painful, embarrassing, difficult to talk about, and could be Peyronie's disease or PD,
God!
a real medical condition that
a real medical condition,
and have been treating for more than 8 years with Xiaflex, the only
Look at this
FDA-approved non-surgical treatment for appropriate men with PD.
No, this came on. I had to sit through this with my girlfriend.
Xiaflex has been proven to help gradually reduce the bend. Don't receive
turn
if
this
the
off.
treatment area involves your urethra, or if you're allergic to any of the ingredients. May cause serious side
fucking
effects,
bent
including
carrots.
penile fracture or other serious injury during an erection, and severe allergic reactions, including anaphylaxis. Seek help if you have any of these symptoms. Do not have any sexual activity during and for at least 4 weeks after each treatment cycle. Sudden back pain reactions and fainting can happen after treatment. Tell your doctor if you have a bleeding condition or take blood thinners, as risk of bleeding or bruising at the treatment site is increased. Join the tens of thousands of men who've been prescribed Xiaflex. Make an appointment with a Xiaflex-trained urologist. Visit bencarrot.com to find one today.
Have you ever heard of this? Dude, that came on the other day. I was like, what? I said, it came on Amazon. It played like I said, bent carrot? I said, dog, that's probably the craziest pharma ad I've ever seen in my life. Because it's like a real thing, apparently PD. I'm not trying to medically shame anybody, but I'm like, I didn't know that was a thing. I did not know they were going to play that. You remember, I told you guys, when I was little, a Viagra commercial came on, and I asked my mom, I said, what is an erection? And I got slapped. You know that? You know, I got violence in my home because of a Viagra commercial 20 years ago. And now they just playing this shit, fucking bent carrots. Now you're going to I'll be like, oh, what's a bent carrot? How you explain that to a child, bro? How you going to explain that to anybody? I felt awkward explaining it to you. Yeah, man. I know, I'm sorry. Here, let me clear. Okay, my bad. This is a real pharma commercial. You need my new sponsor.
Put your moderate to severe
clear
volatility in check
air.
with long-term, once-monthly
Thank
savings
you.
and high-quality ownership. Before I started using
Is your
long-term,
long-term bent?
I couldn't sleep because they said don't hold.
You want to
overnight.
fix
I
bent
could
long-term?
sleep.
My husband said he was investing for our future, but he was just gambling at 8 in the morning. But now, thanks to long-term monthly, we're about to buy our second home. Before taking long-term monthly, I used to get really bothered by the politics on the television and YouTube. Now, I don't care who's president. I know I'm still going to make a profit and have a financial future.
Long-term can lower your ability to blow up your account. Before treatment, watch trading fraternity and stock market live videos. Serious faith, hope, and love might occur. For patients above 20, discipline and goals are a common side effect. Nausea, upset stomach, and diarrhea may occur if you are trading in your long-term
still
account.
talking about
Consult your
carrots.
broker and
Fuck.
ask them why they are charging you
My
above
bad,
the Fed's
man.
funds rate to hold your money.
I know, I
Long-term
can't look
monthly
at
is not a
carrots the
one-time
same.
treatment and will have to be kept up for
fucked up,
several
dude.
years.
Why would they do that to a fucking vegetable, man? Why would they do that to something part of the fucking food triangle? Sad. Yeah, Fed Moran, I still believe the main burden will fall on exporters. There is a website. Yeah, you already went to it, dog? Calm down, Carlos. Damn, Carlos. They got you. Carlos said bentcarrot.com. He said, holy shit. Do I have PD? I'm going to consult my doctor today. I can't believe it, bro. The Jerome photo to the new chair. Yeah, Kevin Warsh. I need a good photo of him. Long-term monthly next to your retirement. You can, but, you know, as always, consult your doctor and broker before beginning, and make sure you watch all stock market and trading fraternity videos before beginning treatment. So it says on the label. There's no black box warning, but that's what you got to do. Correct long-term dysfunction. Oh, man. Stop. You guys just listen. If you give me any ideas, I'm just saying they might show up. They might show up. I like it. It was surprisingly very easy to make the commercial. You know, they paid me for it, so they just handed it to me, but it wasn't. It was very easy. Long term, it's on the trading fraternity. So if you go to the trading fraternity, I'll try to so it sucks because, like I'm saying, people want some more videos this year, and you guys have to vote on the videos. I'm gonna go with whatever everybody votes on. But so, like, that's the link to the recent video. But like, if you go on the trading fraternity, so like, this is how I did it last year. So like, I didn't post that many. So look, in like 12 months, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would have the watch list, but I think it would confuse, because these were like about what's going on day to day. There would be plays that are short term. You know what I'm saying? Like, it got confusing. And then pretty much after I ended the watch list, then I gave you a vlog with an economic concept. And then I gave you 2 more economic videos. And then we bought the farm, but I made sure every video, pretty much anytime I'd buy to the long term, I think I put it in this video too. One of them had it. Yeah, I think I put it in these, and I explained the BBB in this video. This was a very important one. It had clickbait, Trump, all of that, but I was explaining to you what's going to happen here in 2026. So I was saying you could go through all of these, but then after that, like, I bought intel for the long term. Like, this should have been very easy to follow. And this was before the government too, might I add. So this was a good one. Again, we get rich off stagflation, and then we had all the chats come into the house. That was fun. I explained the bubble. This was right before even then. Like, all the mineral stocks and all of that, you had to jump on that, then tap. So it's like they were all here. Then we explained the banking crisis, and then that's when I bought Fiserv. Then this is when I bought Kimberly-Clark. And then this is where I started the economic videos. So pretty much if I buy something that's how I'll do it. If I say I'm buying in the title, that's how you know it's a long-term stock. Is that fair to say? Do you guys think that's a good idea? So if the title says I'm buying, you'll know what I added to the long term. But then if it's not, it's going to like, again, I think you should watch the dollar debasement video. I think you should watch this. Oh, look at the long-term monthly. But yeah, that's kind of the general idea. So yeah, go to there and just make sure you're on there. And then I will post a poll like a week before the video. So that way you have time to get notified. But then if I buy something, I'll try to post it as soon as possible. Did they pay? No, they paid me in cash. They just showered money on me to do it. I couldn't resist. Do. Looking for a new job? Get into electricity or anything with AI. Or make Claudebot open up a business for you. But yeah, I like electricity. Here's your electrical union this Friday. I'll know in March if I made it. Do it, bro. We just had a couple of chads do it, but I think it's great. Yeah, all the ones where I buy for the long term, I go through the whole entire account. So it has the screenshots. You could see how it changed. I mean, I'm always down to go over it too, but like I'm saying, on your own time, if you just want it, you could pause the video, screenshot it. But like the Intel video is the best one, not only because we got you fucking Intel at the best part, but this was the rebuild. So again, remember, I took this account, we bought the farm, and that was, again, that's part of explaining what I wanted you guys to do. Like I'm saying, like real estate and thinking ahead and why I did it, the tax benefits, all of that. So again, we had a good amount of money, sold it out, used it as a down payment, and then we're just right back to rebuilding. So this is like a new account. So if you fucked up on the long term, you started late, you didn't do anything. I mean, these are all of the moves that we did in like what? A couple months? When do we, August 14th till today? So think of August, September, October, November, December, January. That's 6 months. So literally, bro, 6 months. You could see kind of how we've gone about building it. And then we have this is now, I guess they're the same size now, huh? Holy shit. Yeah, bro, they're about the same size now. Oh my goodness. But yeah, this is the one where we haven't touched this one. None of these have gone away or anything. But like I'm saying, so it's like they're operating different. This is operating with the same $300. This is the $3,000. But like I'm telling you, like we sold it. That's the whole point of a long term. So you could use it for a bigger investment. You know, I turned now that 300 grand, we leveraged it towards a multi-million-dollar asset, or I guess a little bit less than that. But you're able to leverage it, and then we rebuild, and then you got this seed. Like this is exactly how I would have rebuilt it and started there. So like I'm telling you, man, it's yeah, I think you do it, you'll like life, you'll do good. But we, many options to get involved. But like I'm telling you, even from the trading fraternity videos, dude, it's just like I'm talking one video a month, man. So I might post more videos, but and that's why I'm scared. I don't want you guys to get distracted. But like I'm saying, like usually you don't have to even, you guys scroll down 2-3 times. That's from the rebuild. And we started there, we explained it, and then any of the other ones and anything I was buying along the way. But yeah, very, very simple. But that's how I'll do it. If it says I bought, you'll know what I bought in the long term. I think that's a very simple way to do it. Anything that doesn't say bought or buying, then there you go. That'll just be an econ video. Because like I'm saying, if anything's important for this year, I do plan on I do plan on giving you that. So yeah, good luck.
Ring boom. That's
yeah, that one. You're gonna need that ISM one, bro. You got the sniff? I'm glad somebody got that one. Long-term monthly. Anything I'm down on but still believe in? Pfizer, that's one that I've been eyeing, but it just sucks. Even then, I still like Fiserv and Sweet Greens, but the problem right now is that there's names that I don't want to, like, it's just the quality in comparison. So, like, we're actually, Chipotle, like, I'm only up 5% on Kimberly. You see what I'm saying? I like Nike, we're down on that one, but I want it a little bit lower. So Nike, Pfizer, and then Kimberly. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't need to buy something right now with low on cash. So that's why, like, deep down, I'm hoping fucking Tap or Kimberly comes down, and then I could just go fucking buy all the Kimberly. That would be my best bet. I like Whirlpool too. I just remember they cut the dividend. Right when they cut the dividend, they kind of lose me a little bit. But once it stabilizes, I could consider it. But I'm only down 9% on that. Every time it gets cheap, bro, it's there. If I wasn't low on cash, I would be, like I said, I don't know if you guys remember, one of the Chads end of last year, you know, he was asking me the same sort of questions, and he was like, I have 80% cash. I said, fuck out of here. Just go buy Kimberly then, okay? I don't care if I'm up 5% on it. Go buy. Again, that's what I was telling him even with Procter & Gamble. So if you have a fuck ton of cash, you're being dumb if you're trying to, you know, negotiate over small percentages, right? But if you have a reason to be patient, you have low cash, the better stocks are trading higher. And like I'm saying, some of these names, like, I like Pfizer, but I don't like how it's up on the last year. You see what I'm saying? That Pfizer's up over 10% almost. Pfizer, no. So I don't want to pay 10% on the year for Pfizer because it's still risky, still yields 6. Nike I like a lot, and it's still it's break even on the year, but right before his year, it's just down another 10%. So it's like, I don't want to pay too much, but these are, I'm eyeing them, and that's why I'm saying what's going to happen in the next 3 months. Either Nike and Pfizer keep going up and I can't get them, but something else is going to come down. You see what I'm saying? Or if Kimberly comes down and I can't get these, awesome, I win. Tap comes down, I can't get these, awesome, I win. Otherwise, if they all go up, growth is probably going to be cheaper, and then I'll be able to grab that. Are you getting my mindset? That's how it works. That's how it's worked every other time. So even if we don't take the ones that we like now that we still kind of believe in, it's like, I want to emphasize quality. I want the good quality. And guess what? I wouldn't be surprised if good quality gets knocked off this year at some point. It might just be an individual story, but if we get that opportunity, we want to be ready for it. And that's what I'm saying. If I don't have a lot of cash, like, what's the point of buying stuff that is both up higher than it was just a couple weeks ago, and then we're like still borderline knocking at the door of some of the ones we just got? Like, it wasn't too long ago, Tap and KMB, they weren't up that much. That's what I'm saying. And even like Kimberly, we're only up 4 or 5%, and that could change really quick. But at the same time, it's like, I'll give it time. If it runs away from me, it runs away from me. But if it comes down, I'll have my money and I'll be ready to go. You could average on Pfizer, but like I'm saying, the only problem is, like, you should have done the averaging on Pfizer end of last year or beginning of this year when it was still a little bit lower. That's the only, again, I always said it, 24, I like it. Anything shooting 24 on Pfizer, that was a good average, a good spot to get into. But yeah, I like Pfizer though. It stuck around, and the reason why I brought that up when you asked me if I'm down on it and I believe in it is because I have a decent amount of Pfizer. So Pfizer's like, what? See, we built other ones, but I could stack up on this one, and just like that's what we did with Intel. Remember, I had Intel, so when I really stacked on it, it made the job easier. So we already own some. Like, I'm down 7%, but like, in how long we've held Pfizer? We've held it for what, almost 3 years now? Once we get to September, and we've collected 5 to 6% a year. We're actually up on Pfizer, believe it or not. So it's just like, yeah, it's like up, but not really, and that's why I think a good price could be good to build around. The last 30, we'll see. Today was good though. Like I'm saying, even end of the month, if so the next like week or two, data, everything else, we avoid volatility, just be on the lookout for the end of the month. But I have a plan. I got a strategy. I just explained it to you guys. That's what I'm saying. Try to follow along with it. It's going to be patience. There's going to be emotions, but do you guys see how I'm looking at the market? Because we already prepared. We got the growth at good prices. We threw a couple of growth seeds in the process. We got our value. The value's working. So it's either the value comes down and we double up and keep hitting those. Otherwise, we could go take our Nike or Pfizer's if they level out and struggle more. And then if we can't get those, we're going to have a whole new draft class of growth names and other options out there. And meanwhile, if that takes a couple months, all we're going to do is stack cash and build it up. But that's because I have low cash. If you have high cash, you're above 20%, you're above 50%, you're above 80% cash, you're fucking around. Like, let's be real. And that's what I'm saying. That one, that's very, very easy. So I hope you feel me. I hope you feel me, man. But there is a price. Yes, the value in healthcare is value. So if you do not mind if healthcare does nothing for a year or two, healthcare is one of the better deals you could get right now. But again, it also runs the risk of going nowhere or lower over the next year or two. That's why, again, I think even if I miss out on everything, healthcare is going to be there for the taking. But other than that, there's a plan, timing, and then that's what we do. Meow. You're welcome. Now, don't fuck it up by joining a prop fund. Stick to Fidelity and Thinkorswim, okay? Believe me, they never listen. So I hope you don't fuck it up, man. Especially if you're getting traction on trading. Don't fuck it up with some dumb brokerage shit. Amen? Amen. Trump Z set for first week of April. April Fooling. Target and UPS, but that was like, dude, there was a time when I kept talking about it. UPS, Target, Pepsi, you guys had killer deals on them, but like I'm saying, you picked the right thing, but you also picked an awful time. I don't think I would buy any of those right now. Again, does it not mean they won't go up? No, they might keep ripping. But what's the problem? You're paying like 30% higher. That's the problem that like fucks with me. Because I'm like, why, when we've talked about it for months? So yeah, you just got to be careful on that. That's the real problem that I think people are going to have. And you don't want to do that. You're better off waiting, being patient, and taking them when it is right in front of you. So, because otherwise, if you play that game, you're going to buy good things at higher prices. But then if that shift that I'm telling you about, you don't want to be on the back end of that. You don't want to be the one losing on that. When, again, the revolving door of opportunity, it's going to move around. So, do your thing, 21. Do your thing. There is some earnings plays. There's 78 S&P 500 companies. I like UNH's value. I mean, I liked it better at 230, but it's not bad. The only problem is it's just timing. That's it. It could just sit there for a while. Because again, but once you get some Democrats in office, it'll do good. But even then, even without a Democrat, it's still going to take a year or two. I don't hedge on the long term, no. I have a 10-year plan. So as long as we're using time and stacking up, your hedge is your cash and being able to take advantage of stuff when they go cheap and then go from there. The prop fund, well, I don't like talking about it because I truly believe, like, if I have to explain why giving like a shady Caribbean broker your money, you might not be ready for this game. So it's just be careful. That's all. Like I'm saying, you could do everything on Thinkorswim or Fidelity, even fucking Robinhood if you insist. But, you know, be careful when the devil offer you everything you want for nothing. Newmont pressuring Barrick to fix declining output at Nevada joint venture before any IPO. I love Walmart, but it's so expensive. You know, Walmart is trading more than like tech names. Like Walmart's PE is at like 40 or something. I think Elf was weird today. I think, like I said, it was like post earnings, people were tripping out on it, but yeah, I don't know why it dropped 9% today. Someone asked me that in the morning. Yeah, Walmart and Waste Management, dude, they're crazy. They're reiterating the him stuff right now. Something on the Novo lawsuit. Well, yeah, man, you got to be careful. That's what I'm saying. It's just like it's even real estate too. This is one of those. This relates to Philo, bro. You know, don't be hasty. Don't try to rush. But like at the same time too, like I really would like you guys to do well in your money career. And that's why it's just like when you think about it, man, just anybody offering you everything you want is very like weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, let me just tell you, like, bro, if the hottest girl in the world ever walked up to you and was like, hi, I love you, you should be skeptical, okay? Now, I know some of you be like, yeah, but I got it like that, Josh. I know you do, okay? But I'm just saying, that's either a spy, a dude, or she gonna rob you, okay? I need you to think like that. Why? Is it because I don't want you to have hot girls? Is it because I don't want you to enjoy your life? No, I want you to develop a certain level of not being naive so that you could go far in this life. You understand? It might be all three, for crying out loud. It might be a dude trying to set you up, bro. It's like, it's not, don't even, You would not only be skeptical, I would be amazed. Nah, bro. I would be like, nope. Nope. I see you, devil. I know what you up to. So yeah, you gotta, same thing, bro. What do you mean? Give me $200. I'm gonna give you $200,000 to trade with. That doesn't set off any alarm bells in your mind. You're not like, where's that from? Where are you from? Where are you based out of? Where are you, like, you don't, that doesn't trigger not one red flag. They're like, yeah. If you could pass our ghetto version of the SAT, I'll give you 200 grand. Motherfucker, nobody's going, like, you gotta really, like, come on, you gotta really be a little critical at this moment, okay? Not, you be like, I don't even show my face, and that's to encourage you to be critical. But then, no, be like, Josh, they offered me $500,000 if I take their ghetto SAT and I do good on it, and then I just put up $500, I get $500,000, Josh. I'm like, oh my fucking gosh, how? Not one red flag. Like, that's all it is. So that's what I'm saying, bro. If that's not triggering for you yet, you may not be ready for this shit. Because I'm telling you, you could do everything bootstrapped on your own with your own money. And if you truly have skill, if you truly have a plan and you balance it with the long term and you give it the right approach, you could do anything with, you know, even the 1.5, 2 times leverage is enough, brother. Even with some options in there. So, yeah, man, just don't fall for the honey trap. But that's what I'm saying. It has to be sweet. Like, if it wasn't hot, it wasn't honey, you wouldn't fall for it. That's what I'm saying. Like, have you ever heard of long-term monthly, dog? You see why long-term monthly? They like long-term monthly because they're like, wow, I'll get rich in the market. I'm like, yeah, 10 years minimum. And they're like, what? What do you mean it's going to go incredibly slow for the first half a decade? And even then, what? What do you mean? I still got to save my own money? This is bullshit. Brought to you by Long-Term Monthly.
Put your moderate to severe volatility in check with long-term once-monthly savings and high-quality
Not one
ownership.
Bugatti, bro.
Before I started using long-term monthly, I was an absolute degenerate who couldn't sleep because they said don't hold overnight. Oh, I could sleep.
My husband said he was investing for our future, but he was just gambling at 8 in the morning. But now, thanks to long-term monthly, we're about to buy our second home. Before taking long-term monthly, I used to get really bothered by the politics on the television and YouTube. Now, I don't care who's president. I know I'm still going to make a profit and have a financial future.
Long-term can lower your ability to blow up your account. Before treatment, watch trading fraternity and stock market live videos. Serious faith, hope, and love might occur. For patients above 20, discipline and goals are a common side effect. Nausea, upset stomach, and diarrhea may occur if you are trading in your long-term account. Consult your broker and ask them why they are charging you above the Fed's funds rate to hold your money. Long-term monthly is not a one-time treatment and will have to be kept up for several years.
Long-term monthly.
Pay yourself first.
Pay yourself first.
Put your moderate to
The Scream Alerts is closed. We've closed it for about a year now. So like I'm saying, I think I didn't want people to get too caught up with the short term. And I wanted to make sure they got involved with long-term monthly first. So I said, well, let's see how we end this quarter. I might bring it back next quarter. But I'm gonna leave that in your guys' hands. I don't know, man. I like to gamble, but in a responsible way, which is kind of contradicting. But 10% of your 10%. Do I think some of my gambles have helped people? Sure, but it's just when people start treating it like a fucking parachute, their only way out, and then it turns into something bad. I don't like it. I mean, it's not like I'm held responsible for it, but I do hold a higher responsibility for myself. So I would love to help you guys out, and I want you guys to have everything, but at the same time, though, I don't want I want the gambling culture must be earned. Does that make sense? I think I gave it to some people too easy. And like I'm saying, you need to really build your long-term up. You need to build up the wisdom with your wealth. Otherwise, quick money is it does more harm than not. Like I'm saying, that's just how I view it. So, like I said, we'll see how we are by next quarter. Let's see how the chat and community are. Let's see how you guys process the ISM manufacturing and everything else. You know what I'm saying? And then, but for now, it's not available for signing up. If you buy the $10,000 option, I will refund you. I'm not gonna, So please don't do that. People have already tried. So yeah, unfortunately, we gotta all sail at the same pace. We need the values first, brother. But yeah, we've closed it for the last year, man. Nobody brings up that. They're like, oh, Josh, you put the paywall. How dare you? How dare you? I ignored Intel and everything else. And then your $2 a day paywall. Fuck you, Josh. Oh, but you stopped no one said anything about Stream Alerts being closed for a year. Oh, fuck you, Josh. Yeah, bro. Boo. Yeah, fuck Josh. Fuck Josh, dude. Yeah, fuck him. Yeah. Boo. How dare you? How dare you tell me to buy a house in 2018, 19, 20, and 21? I got you, bro. So yeah, here we are. Well, my parents would say stocks are gambling, but investing is good. I think the long term has showed it, for the last, because again, we started long term at an all-time high, started multiple long terms at all-time highs every time, even the rebuild, if you think about it. And yeah, but we went through some crazy moments, but if you actually hold and treat it as it should be with real investing, I think you're going to be good, man. I think you're going to be good. You got long-term monthly and haven't looked back since? Wow, thank you. Make sure if you guys do get long-term monthly, use my code, save 10% at checkout. Save 10%, you get a 10% discount. I think. I don't know how it works. They just told me to say that. long-term monthly has led me to feel more confident in my life than any other time. Really? Wow. That's amazing. They might reach out to you for a testimonial. But yeah, use code SAVE10% at checkout. Thank you. Houses are expensive. Well, listen, man. I think in the next 4 to 5 years, listen, man, this isn't sexy. I'm talking like a fucking boomer. That's another president. But I think in the next 4 to 5 years, I'm going to find you guys another opportunity. Okay? Like this. This was one of the flexes in the video. Because like I'm saying, bro, it's disgusting. If you go to the Trading Fraternity channel and see how many of these real estate videos I actually made, it's disgusting. Like, it's vomiting inducing. So yeah, they're expensive, but they're not always going to be. And there's going to be times and opportunities and macro events. Like, do you understand? This video is one of the craziest ones because it was relevant. In April of 2020, I was explaining to you how it will be easier to make money in the next few years because of stimulus and inflation. Motherfuckers weren't even saying inflation. Do you understand? So like I'm telling you, this is why you're going to need your long-term. This is why you need long-term monthly. Because that way, when the moments arrive, you are focused, you have confidence, you have preparation, you don't have fear, and you have something to build off of. And it's going to work. But like I'm saying, if you're just waiting for the next quick thing, never building, and we go all around over and over and over again, you're going to show up like, I was here during the Civil War, Josh. What's up? How can we freaking... I'm like, no, you gotta stay locked in, and that's not a membership, dog. I hope they feel me. So yeah, whatever things seem expensive today or not, you're going to have another opportunity. And I look forward to giving it to all of you and helping you get through there, but you do have a burden to follow through with it. So I did my job, bro. Oh shit, 10-minute rigged. Keep some oil in the lamps, amen. What was that NVIDIA candle? An Eli faded. Excuse me. In Georgia, it's good, bro. Georgia's still kind of hot. It's chilled out a little bit, but it's good. I think Alpharetta. I like Alpharetta. I'm a big fan of that place. But they actually did good on the year. Fed Miran, no immediate Iran war threat. Now we'll see how. I mean, again, Mondays have been like this. So whatever happens tomorrow, the next couple days, it's gonna just do whatever. So be careful. But yeah, if you watch value stocks sell off while this shit goes, then yeah, it'll be a little different. Almost. All right, man. We'll wrap it up, Chattadonia. He'll have tomorrow. We get data tomorrow, actually. So he'll get retail sales. That's going to be the... And again, I'm going to start picking apart the macro. I do think the ISM is going to be more, but it's still going to be something we need to take a look at. But yeah, the retail sales, I think macro is more... ISM is more important. And then the jobs on Wednesday, and then CPI on Friday. Market on close 1-2 to the sell side. I thought I sold the daily too early, but you would have got like another $1 out of it, which is pretty fire, but still. Why the bounce back? No reason, just kind of a dead cat bounce. It's actually being attributed to liquidity. So you actually had more shorts over last week than any time since 2021, pretty much. So that means even Jackson Hole, if you guys remember the sell-off in 22, the tech crisis, Meta at 90, anything AI, all of that, you had people shorting more than ever. So people were just saying enough people sold out. A lot of people piled into the shorts. It was just way easier to rip. It's kind of turning into a short squeeze, but it's kind of on track. Like I was telling people on Tuesday, if it didn't freak out on the week, wait till the end of the month. But for now, this is, you could call it a dead cat bounce, liquidity. You could call it a lot of things, but there really hasn't been any real key driver. So yeah, that's what we're gonna see. But yeah, so get ready though. I think next couple of weeks we'll get some data, but then like towards the end of the month, that's where volatility, you're gonna find out. Or if you get, all it takes is another AI update for better or for worse, and that should either add or take away from all of this. But sadly, we've still kind of been in the range. If you pull up a 20-day chart, it's disgusting. Like, look at this. This is a 20-day chart, you guys. You realize that? 20-day chart, you are unchanged. Bro, that's 3 Mondays? So 3 opening weeks, you are at the same exact price on the SPY. So yeah, kind of sucks. Everything. Hey, if you find me an off market in Alpharetta, I'll buy it. I just like that place. I genuinely enjoyed it out there. But yeah, it's nice. Yeah, volatility did go. Again, it was just a lot of people shorted. It's kind of hard to believe that you had more people shorted at than any other time in the last like 5-6 years, dude. It's kind of nuts to think about. I mean, COVID, you had more shorts, but we've seen a lot of like freakouts. Again, Jackson Hole was pretty bad if you think about it, but yeah, we still kind of avoided that. And get ready, final 5 in a couple seconds. But yeah, last 20 days, you have not moved. OSW? Yo, this thing's ripping. Actually, it's tweaking out. I swear it just printed 23 or 24. Watch out for that. OSW? One Spa World? That sounds fun. The jobs report will be a torpedo. That's what a lot of people think, but the ISM is saying otherwise. Oh, OpenAI partnership will be a part of ChatGPT ads. Yeah, there you go. It's tweaking, bro. Yeah, they got some cheap ones. I'm gonna take that for tomorrow. Oh, it's a different company? Well, fuck you. But no, I took a little penny one. A little bit more than that. Oh, I didn't fucking update my option chain. Never mind. I took a QS, dude. Oh, fuck. I didn't even get that one. That's why I was like, oh, dude, I'm taking those if that's the case. Fuck. No, I had both of them on the wrong ticker. Even on my TOS. Oops. I could actually get out of it. Well, I picked up a QS on accident. I had that up last time. OMC is the one, not OM. I honestly think the algo's tweaked on that. All right, I got out the same price. That was a flubber. OMC. Yeah, there's nothing on there. I just like the chart of this one. That's why I was like, dude. But yeah, they're different. No. Where was it? OSW? I like that 2-day chart with the volume. What is up with that? Oh, they're joining the small cap 600. What the fuck is One Spa World? And they had revenue on January 12th. They guided up. Dude, Alphabet's doing a 100-year bond. So I don't know, man. These AI guys. All right, man, but Rapparooney Chattadooney. Your day is almost up. Your day is almost up. I hope you're prepared. I hope you prepared well. What Chattadoon? It's time to Rapparoon. It is time to Rapparoon. So I love you. And God bless you. I hope you had a wonderful day. If you didn't watch the video yet, please do so. I think it's going to help you out for the rest of this year. And again, with the data, if you really want to put it to the test, we're going to find out with the jobs report. And then, too, I think some of y'all, make sure you follow along with the long term. We'll see where it all takes us. But, my friends, you are running out of time. If you're on the locked in, I'll see you on the watch list tonight. I think we will be good. But now, you only have... wait for it. Okay. 1 minute! Go, 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 go! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and gals, it's time to wrap it up. Bring it home. Finalize those plays. You had a good Monday. You had some opportunity on Monday, but a couple of question marks. Why did it do it? Is it dead cat bounce? Are we going to get more? What is the earnings, the data, all of it? But now it's mainly data than earnings. So, Chad, I hope you wrap it up. You got less than 20 seconds. Shares, options, futures. Bring it home and buy a home. Save 10%. Long-term monthly. This message is brought to you by Long-Term Monthly. Thank you guys for subscribing and watching the Trading Fraternity and Stock Market live videos. You have less than 10 seconds. God bless America. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding 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 ding. Horna Chattadonia. Chattadonia. How do you feel, baby? How do you feel? The second Monday of February. And you're here. You got the long term working. I need a GG. Drop it. Let's go. Chad, you made it, man, and God bless all of you, man. Thank you for your time. And GG to everybody. It don't matter if you made money or lost money. I know you learned something. Everybody that contributed brought something to the table. Plays, news, vibes, personalities, info. Way to hold it down. Way to stay alive. Way to avoid stupidity. Way to think about quality. Cheap, fast, and quality. Can only pick two, baby. But for real, that's what I'm talking about. And the members. The non-members. I still see y'all. The long-term, the locked-in, everybody. The people actually giving about the macro economy. Oh, my. The people listening. Let's go. Whether you've been here since World War II or not, baby. Let it be shown with the long-term. And GG. Thank you for your time. And may you realize the Lord is with you. May you realize it's not about money, it's about time, son. I need me to rock. You won't see me a lot. Monday through Friday, you need me, let's talk. No, I'm not allowed to play this. So now that we finished the day, thank you guys for all of your time. But before we get going, make sure you listen to this message brought to you by our sponsors. Long-term monthly, enter code SAVE10% at checkout. So thank you. Thank you for your time.
Put your moderate to severe volatility in check with long-term once monthly savings and high-quality ownership. Before I started using long-term monthly, I was an absolute degenerate who couldn't sleep because they said don't hold overnight. Oh, I could sleep. My husband said he was investing for our future, but he was just gambling at 8 in the morning. But now, thanks to long-term monthly, we're about to buy our second home. Before taking long-term monthly, I used to get really bothered by the politics on the television and YouTube. Now, I don't care who's president. I know I'm still going to make a profit and have a financial future. Long-term can lower your ability to blow up your account. Before treatment, watch Trading Fraternity and Stock Market live videos. Serious faith, hope, and love might occur. For patients above 20, discipline and goals are a common side effect. Nausea, upset stomach, and diarrhea may occur if you are trading in your long-term account. Consult your broker and ask them why they are charging you above the Fed's funds rate to hold your money. Long-term monthly is not a one-time treatment and will have to be kept up for several years. Long-term monthly. Pay yourself first.
Pay yourself first. Thank you. I love it. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for your time. I hope you had a good day. Oh, no. Why do I have bent carrot commercials? Man, this is bullshit. Oh, you want 2020 election? I'm down to ride it out with the 2020 election. So yeah, man, that's it. I don't think we got any earnings. Again, tomorrow morning, you had Upwork. So you'll be good, bro. You'll be good. Ba-da-ba-ba-bop.
Hey man, it's Coke 2020. Welcome. Welcome to the Coke, it's the 2020 election. Live in the hills, but I still get a spread. Started with a little, but I still reinvest it. Feel how I feel, then you feel like it's a blessing. I just want the lesson, I just want protection. I'm up and I'm down, but they sound like progression. Farming never plans if he waits for perfection. Finger to the down, hold it down, we gon' get it. Working to the Coke, it's the 2020 election. Live in the hills, but I still get a spread. Started with a little, but I still reinvest it. Feel how I feel, then you feel like it's a blessing. I just want the lesson, I just want protection. I'm up and I'm down, but they sound like progression. Farming never plans if he waits for perfection. Finger to the down, hold it down, we gon' get it. Giving the money away like Bernie. Out of the money, raise like a curry. I told him to keep up, I'm always early. He won't add another second if you worry. It don't take more than a second, it's a journey. It don't take more than a weapon to deter me. How you see the bigger picture when it's blurry. We gon' get it anywhere to clean the dirty. Hey, reason to quit, there's a reason to stay. There's a reason to sit, there's a reason to stray. Life is seasonal game, getting beat if you thinking that everything is the same. I got some things I should say, do this all in a day. A lot of people complain, some people dancing for rain, some people shouting for fame, some people fell in the grave. The history of being human said we never gon' change, I guess I'll throw it away. Nah. I'ma just pray that you make good decisions. Told you I'm Jason, I'm patient with killing. I'm sniping, I'm sitting, it's like an addiction. My palms always itching, you lucky I'm Christian. I let all y'all get it. No, I ain't game, but I know lots of felons. I taught them the game, now they go where I tell them. Yes, I was elected. Working at the car, it's a 2020 election. Live in the hills, but I still get them spread. Started with a little, but I still reinvest it. Feel how I feel, then you feel like it's a blessing. I just want the lessons, I just want protection. I'm up and I'm down, but that sound like progression. Farming never plans if he waits for perfection. Finger to the down, hold it down, we gon' get it. Working at the cop, it's the 2020 election. Live in the hills, but I still get them spread. Started with a little, but I still reinvest it. Feel how I feel, then you feel like it's a blessing. I just want the lessons, I just want protection. I'm up and I'm down, but that sound like progression. Farming never plans if he waits for perfection. Finger to the down, hold it down, we gon' get it. Killing, I feel like Hillary. Flipping the switch and I get the energy. Asking me questions like this with Jeopardy. Money working for banks, I call it Jeffrey. I'ma go and buy another crib in Beverly. Balancing the budget like a triple band. You don't have it, but you wanna come and talk to me. I know I'm kinda lucky consistently. Shit that I'm in, you was here but you did. Got my feet in the sand, and my chair all it rips. I can tell you by piss, how to leverage it quick. Some economical shit, don't be irrational, bitch. You gotta get off the bench, don't care what boogeyman is. That's why they invented the VIX. I guess I'll show you some tricks. Make money off politics, I'm talking spreading events. Hope you watching the list, or you got a syringe. Hey, nah. I just want unity, no time for fighting. Joint ventures, only time I like dividing. Came up to the lead from behind like I'm Biden. Trump make a tweet, I got rich off his typing. No, you don't like it, you can't describe it. I keep providing, contracts I write it. Taking what's mine like I bought it and signed it. Working in the cop, it's a 2020 election. Live in the hills, but I still get them spread. Started with a little, but I still reinvest it. Feel how I feel, then you feel like it's a blessing. I just want the lessons, I just want protection. I'm up and I'm down, but the sound like progression. Farming never plans if he waits for perfection. Finger to the down, hold it down, we gon' get it. Working in the cop, it's a 2020 election. Live in the hills, but I still get them spread. Started with a little, but I still reinvest it. Feel how I feel, then you feel like it's a blessing. I just want the lessons, I just want protection. I'm up and I'm down, but the sound like progression. Farming never plans if he waits for perfection. Fingers to the down, hold it down, we gon' get it. Hey man, that sound like opportunity.
Feel like opportunity.
Feel the wind? Nah, you don't feel me though. It's a call, baby. Get that armor, keep it shining. Let's go.
They don't feel, bro. Chatadonia. God bless you. So have a wonderful day. I'm gonna get going. I'd say it was a good day, bro. That's it. Them antibiotics hit, dog. That's it. You didn't have to hear as many boogers today. I didn't sneeze, huh? I don't even think I sneezed today. I sneezed off the mic once. So y'all ain't even get to hear a sneeze. We got a new sponsor. That's it, bro. Are you gonna fucking make something out of this year or not, bro? You know, are you ready? It's on you, dog. It's on you. I'm telling you. I hope you should tell yourself you are. That's it. You should live up to your calling, brother. It's in you. So I hope you make the most of it, baby. I'll be here. I got you. I got your back more than you think, dog. I got your back more than you got your back. Get the long-term monthly. Oh, God bless you. Go read the books. Richest Man in Babylon. Proverbs New Living Translation. And The Strangest Secret in the World. And don't forget why we're here. Why we keep going. Why that faith, hope, and love ain't ever going out of style. And why you just got to play the game of you versus you. And grow that wealth muscle, baby. Why, baby? Why? Finger to the sky, baby. To God be the glory. And through the grace of God alone. Amen. Amen. Chad, have a great day. Enjoy your evening. I'll see y'all later. I'll see you very soon. All right? Goodbye.
It's a call, baby. Treat this like my first, treat this like my last. Anything could work, it happens slow or fast. Smoking on that hope, I'ma need an ounce of that. Our back was on the ropes, but we kept on bouncing back. Treat this like my first, treat this like my last. Anything could work, could happen slow or fast. Smoking on that hope, I'ma need an ounce of that. Our back was on the ropes, but we kept on bouncing back. Treat this like my first, treat this like my last. Anything could work, it happens slow or fast. Smoking on that hope, I'ma need an ounce of that. Our back was on the ropes, but we kept on bouncing back. Shout out to my rhymes, it helped me do this right. The Lord control the fire, but you can roll the dice. I care more about the ownership, I don't care about the price. You think I was a loner, I just don't really waste time. Nah. Comment, I commit. Take some notes and grab a pen. Money don't make you a man. Lose some friends, think you the man. People love to play pretend, love to play the middleman, love to say that they your friend, but where they at when it's the end? I know everything I do would never be enough, but that ain't stopped me from developing and always showing up. They always love to say what's up before they ask me for some stuff, but I built this shit on love and I ain't never expected none. There's a lot of things I should be showing off. All in God, this a war. You should see my battle scars. Trying to be the richest man of Babylon. Tag along. Hope you say that 10% and bought a home. Gone.